Good morning. I'm back again. For some of y'all don't know, I always say good morning. It's just a thing I have. I love saying good morning because to me, like good morning, it brings hope for the next day. And that's how I look at it. So everything's never good night, good morning. When people, on the streets and they say that nonsense is, it's good night, they die and all that stuff. I always say good morning. It's a promise of a new day, it's a new start. So I always say good morning. You'll never hear me say good evening or none of that nonsense. That's the middle of the day. It makes absolutely no sense to me because I don't care, because that's not the way I think and or care what you think. But moving forward, we're about to do this interview with Mr. Jimmy Savage. And we're gonna see what he's all about. Hopefully he could give y'all a little insight about himself. Maybe get a little bit more understanding of who he is. If he wants y'all to know that. If not, who cares? But either way, we out here. And I guess let's get this started. So, Mr. Savage, Mr. Jimmy Savage, how are you today? I can't hear you, sir.
Good morning, sir. Since we don't say good night, good morning. Good.
Always good morning. It makes no difference. So how's your morning?
I don't sleep too well, but it's a fantastic morning.
Why we don't sleep too well?
As long as Savage Calm Entertainment is always running, and the men of Savage Calm Entertainment are still running, alive and well, and doing their thing and pushing for the goals, I'm all set. Happy person, sleep or not.
Yeah, that's the Savage. You see my eyes. That's from a little bit of a lack of sleep mixed with day drinking alcohol.
Oh, that day drinking is beautiful. I don't know what it is. We're so used to that shit, it's ridiculous.
Oh man. So getting into this interview with Mr. Savage. So tell us where you from. Where are you from?
Originally from New Haven, man. New
Okay,
Haven, Connecticut.
Representing. It's a pretty tough town.
Gun waving.
I used to go out there a couple times, and then I used to run away.
I was around but not around. You know what I mean? I was around that type, but not around that type. You know what I mean?
So what brought you to moving your way up in life as a youngster, like what was your upbringing like? Let's first start off. What size shoes were you when you were a baby? Oh.
I heard y'all on the show doing that, but size 7.5, motherfucker. Men. Size 7.5 in men's. That's now I don't even remember. I don't remember what my shoe size was, but what I do know is that growing up, I had to order my shoes. You know what I'm saying? If I wanted to wear like certain shoes, they had to be ordered.
What age was this? So
Huh?
how like do you, so at what age was that? But like how big were you as a baby? Like so me,
I wasn't that big. I think it was about 8'2".
I was 9'11".
See, that's why you terrorist now.
I was 9'11 and older, but my mother was 4'11. So just let's put that into perspective. Like, whew, boy,
Oh,
oh man. But so what size was that when you had to order your shoes?
let's see. I started playing
So what
basketball.
size? What age was that? My bad.
Yeah. Oh, at the age of 9. At the age of 9. The age of 9, I started playing basketball.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I was pretty good. So my mother started ordering my shoes off of East Bay because they didn't have my
Hmm.
size. Like no basketball shoes that were my size. So that's 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 when it started. Which is expensive on East Bay too, man. Crazy shit.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I used to do East Bay. I used to do East Bay.
Yeah, man. Like I was wearing what at 9? I was wearing size 13. Yes, sir. Size 13 at the age of 9. Oh, I don't know. I think it was 12. It was 12. That's still like that's why I was clumsy as shit, bro.
What?
I was clumsy as shit, bro. I was flopping all over the place. You know what I mean? Like I had to like, cause I'm slightly pigeon toed. So you know what I mean? Like when I was running, it was like
So so you look like a bad skier.
a horrible skier.
Like
Yeah. I looked like I was a mixture of like Shaquille O'Neal and Jordan running at the same time.
no. You know when you first like people first ski for the first time, you see it and they
They
should
do
be
like
like,
this. It's exactly, yep. Them new brand new East Bay shoes. I'd be tripping on myself, bro.
oh man. So let's get back to your upbringing. So how was that in New Haven? And who were some of the people that you were around that you were?
Well, surprisingly, you would never even guess this, but I was pretty much raised by
Huh.
all women. My mother, my two sisters, my aunts. You know, you see the uncles in and out, the boy cousins in and out, um, father in and out at the youngest age. Um, so all females. My mother, strong black queen, light skinned tint, but so she's on your side automatically. But yeah, but queen man, the strongest woman I ever met in my life. You know what I mean? We were like she kind of like I felt like she knew the future. You know what I'm saying? Because she was ahead of the game with us. Like she knew, she knew something was up. So she taught us everything when we were little:
Mhm.
cooking, cleaning, proper English, how to speak, how to walk. You know what I mean? It was always structured, always structured. Um, she couldn't structure me when it comes to school, but she tried. To be honest, she did a great job. She did a great job because I was in penmanship classes, speech classes, not really speech classes, but English and how to speak, pronouncing words, and I mean, I think I'm the last person in the world who knows how to write in cursive. Um, But yeah, shit like that. You know, we live structured. We had to grow up real quick, bro. Real quick.
So
Real quick, bro.
why'd you have to grow up quickly?
Yeah. We grow up quickly because like I said, I think my mother seen the future, man. Like she knew it was coming up. Also, she was workaholic. Like she worked. She was always working outside the house. So in order for us to pretty much babysit ourselves, we had to know what the fuck was up. You know what I mean? Like, you
Mm-hmm.
know, we had to be able to learn how to clean. Shout out to my sister. Almost said her name. Shout out to my sis. You know what I'm saying? My older sis. Um, she held us down a lot too. She was the one. I know she didn't want to, but she had to. She was the babysitter most of the time, and she, you know, was actually our teacher on the side, and nobody even knew this. And she taught us, like she literally like taught us like anything we were learning in school, we had to learn at home with her also. You know what I'm saying? So she was critiquing our language, critiquing our writing. Um, she taught us how to dance. I'm not even gonna get into that one, but but
I,
yeah,
I,
we had
I think I might have seen a picture.
sensation. That was some old. Dude got me up there looking like a bedazzled MC Hammer. I was like, can't touch this.
Oh man.
But it's
Oh
wild.
man. Dang. So, like, what else? Like, what were some of your influences growing up? Like, who did you want to be like? Did you have a did you have a favorite athlete, actor? Did you want to be a singer? Like, what did you want to do coming up
Man,
as a kid? What were your dreams and aspirations? Should I say?
you never guess. I wanted to be an architect. So cool. I love angles. I love drawing. I love like building, creating. Always love to create. But I was into art, like drawing. Um, I thought about a cop, but I was like, nah, I'm all set. I don't know why.
What?
Right. That's what I'm saying. But
I thought about a cop too. I'm not gonna lie. I thought about a
yeah,
cop.
you know, we're
Too.
young. We're young, so we're definitely young. We always think about, you know, being a police officer because they put it on us. Oh, police officer, fireman, doctor. You know what I mean? And nobody's, you know, that's the rarest. A bunch of people that's gonna make it to be that. You know what I mean?
Not bad.
But yeah, architect. The architect was what I wanted to be. And I'm still kind of like an architect, you know, mentally. Like I like to build the mind. You know what I'm saying? And it's
Mhm.
so strategic. It's crazy. It's strategic how you can build your own mind and then try to build others through words, you know, and actions. But my inspiration, I didn't know what that was.
Who'd you
I didn't
look up to? Who'd you look up to?
look up to.
Who'd you
If I
look
had
up
to
to
say
in
it
life?
was a look up to thing, it was just my mother.
Okay, that's
But I still have like this feeling I didn't know what that was look up to, but thinking about it, it would be my mother. Too, you know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. That's always good. That's always good. You don't want to be like Mike.
I was Mike. I didn't want to be like Mike. I was Mike. I was Michael Jordan. To be honest with you, I walk like Michael Jordan. All right, I'm gonna give you that. Michael Jordan is my favorite athlete. Michael Jordan was, and all my family members, everybody was like, "Yo, you walk just like Jordan." I had to because Jordan has a slight pigeon toe too. He walks weird.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I used to walk like that every time I played ball. And he was like, "He's gonna be like Jordan." I didn't think I was gonna be like
I
Jordan.
don't
So I
like
was
that shit for sure, bro. I don't like that shit.
look, but yeah, like the goal was to be a great athlete.
All right. So the coming up out of your third size 13s at 9, um, to 10, maybe 11. I'll say being an athlete starts young. You know what I mean? So did you play any sports?
I played basketball, baseball, track, football. I swam. I was doing it all. I was a mutant, bro.
Did you swim on a team?
No, but I swam just to
I'll
swim.
say New Haven. New Haven don't got pools. New Haven don't got pools. It only got like rocks and
New Haven doesn't.
yeah,
But
because it got.
you know, this part is like, you gotta leave a piece of out. But I ended up going to Hamden schools.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I was in New Haven, lived there, but I had to go to Hamden schools, and then eventually moved over to Hamden to be closer to the school. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
And so you played all of those. Did you excel in any of these
Everything I've ever done.
sports activities?
Anything I've ever done.
You were the best at it.
Excelsior.
You were the best.
I couldn't not be, to be honest with you. Like, on the real, I could not be. Because if I put myself in something, my mother was like, motherfucker, you want to do this shit? Do it. You know what I mean? Like, when I was like, oh, I can't. You can't. You can't. There's no such thing as can't. You asked to do it, do it. You know
So your mother, so your mom was your motivator.
All the time.
Your mom was your motivator. I got it. And shout out to our moms. Some that are here, some that are not. Like I said earlier, my boy PPA.
Hey, man. He's
No,
strong about
we
this.
already know. God bless.
I just want to bring that up also because this is the whole point. This is the whole point. Could you still hear me?
Yeah.
I should pop that for something. This is the whole point of this is actually the whole point of Savage Calm Entertainment with who we have up here. You know what I mean? As you see, PPA is going through something. You know what I mean? And then you watching the show, you would never even know. You know what I'm saying? So that's how strong we have to be as men. We must go on. Like, we don't have time. And at the same time that we're performing and doing what we have to do, we're still, you know what I mean? Like, letting loose in our heads. You know what I'm saying? But nobody will ever fucking know how strong you got to be to do that. You know what I mean? As men. Because there's no room for, you know what I'm saying? Like, in society, there is room for it. Trust me, there's room for it.
Oh, there's room.
But in this world that we live in and the people that's around us, it's unacceptable. And it's got to the point where it's unacceptable to ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Where we'd be like, no, I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to feel nothing. Keep moving. Keep moving.
Did you ever cry over nothing?
Bro, here's the thing. I blame it on the age. I'm blaming it on age. I'm blaming it on age. That's some real shit. I'm blaming it on the age. Because when I turned, 38, when I turned 38, bro, all of a sudden I'm watching shows on TV and I'm like, yo, I literally talked to myself, you better not. You watching a TV show. And I'm like, you better stop that fucking shit. Yo, on the real, it's getting worse and worse as I get older.
Yeah.
Yo, you'll see me go. I'm like, oh. Dead serious, bro. Dead.
I've cried.
I don't know why.
So little. I've cried so little. I cry over every fucking thing.
I don't know what is going on. It's sad. It's not sad. It's just why.
Yo, when they finally get to the Tootsie Pop, I'ma cry.
Facts.
When they finally get to the center of the Tootsie Pop. How many strokes?
It was a lot of licks. They got to it. Like,
Yo, I'll be crying over it. Yo, I don't even care who win the championship. You know what I mean? When the championship, they be up there, I'll be like, oh, yeah.
It's a Tootsie Pop. Is we ever gonna get to the middle? I grew up on this shit, man. Facts, man.
Oh man.
But yeah, growing up was different, bro. Growing up was different, bro.
So what made it different for you? Were there any,
struggle maybe
struggles and the trials and tribulations that you endured that maybe other people haven't, or that they have, and maybe
Well,
you can
here's the
help
thing
them
that
and shed some light on.
well, I say that everybody goes through their trials and tribulations. Everybody has a certain like there's a like there could be all level lines of trials and tribulations. Like say there's like 5 people, they could go through exactly the way it happened to each other. You know what I mean? The way it happened to everybody. It's depending on the person what level it's at though. You know what I'm saying? Because some people could take things take pain more than others, and the ones who can't feel it the most. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same trials and tribulations, but depending on who you are, the levels change. You know what I mean? So me and both of my sisters like went through some shit. Like to be honest with you, I'm like so many things have happened in my life. Like half the shit is suppressed. You know what I'm saying? And I get like flashes of like the past. So we grew up. You know, there was struggle. There was like a lot of things that happened in our favor. I thought I was the first to see a car phone because my mother got a car phone, but that shit didn't last too long. Like, you know, how do you go through a car phone and then all of a sudden you ain't got no electricity? Like, go on. We didn't know nothing about no bills and shit. So, you know what I mean? So it was like the struggle was real, and then the hardest part, like we didn't like we were the type due to our mother, we were the type that anything that bad happens or shit, you know what I mean? We were able to get through it all types of ways. That's why we're good at cards and board games and making up different things, you know, to entertain ourselves because there were a lot of times we had no electricity, bro. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And
Yeah, the candles out.
we had no hot water or nothing. We had we got like 5 minutes of heat. Bring that pot from my aunt's house or whatever. Hot. You try to wash up on the fucking stove real quick. You don't let the shit get cold, you know, because it don't feel good. We did that shit. But I'd say the hardest part, and this is gonna be in when when I read a book. The hardest part of growing up is watching my mother deal with a demon. And what I mean by demon was a man that didn't have no soul. You know what I'm saying? And in the same time having cancer. You know what I'm saying? So she's raising young kids. She's dealing with cancer, and then she's dealing with this demon. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, like when somebody introduced this up, somebody they put their best foot forward. The guy seemed cool to me. You know what I'm saying? When I first met the motherfucker, seemed cool, but it was all like
Oh,
me. I know
hold
everything,
on. Hold
huh?
on. So going back to that, like that's like sorry to interrupt the story, but so you said first met him.
Yeah,
So when did you first meet
young.
this
Uh,
individual? I don't want to call him anything of what he is. So this individual.
demon. Um, I can't even remember the age, man. That's part of the life that we're suppressed. You know what I mean? Still like figuring out what is what in that situation because a lot went on. You know what I mean? So it was young. It was young. I was playing ball at the time, so it
Mm-hmm.
would have to be from 9 through 12. 9 through 12, 13. Well, actually, no, 10 through 16.
Mm. So at anywhere
That'll be
within
in it.
that age range, you don't remember.
I can't remember. I don't think it's being. See, you know what I mean? Like it had because I know when my mother passed, it wasn't too long ago before she started before she ended him or he went where he went. So 16 would be the cutoff. So it would have to be like 13. I would say 13 through 15. 13 through 16.
That you met.
That it was like I think it was 13 I met him. Maybe it was
That's that's crazy. After 13 years,
no.
but you didn't know.
I
Did
met
you
like
know?
she was with him and I met him like first time meeting him.
Okay, okay.
I'm not talking like my father, nothing like that.
Oh, okay, okay.
Oh yeah, a guy that she was dating, the guy that she was dating.
Okay, okay.
Met him. She was dating him, whatever like that. And then the first time I met him, he seemed cool, but I just got a bad, like, it was a small bad vibe from him. But you know what I mean? It's my mother, so everybody's a bad vibe for me. You know what I'm saying? You try to fuck with my mom. So yeah, it was just, it just ended up being exactly what I thought it was. You know what I mean? So I met him and he was cool. And that's where it started. But then you can see the changes and the differences, the more you go through life with that.
Okay. So he wasn't so he wasn't your father. Okay.
No,
He
definitely
was okay. I
not. My
get
father's
that.
a good dude.
Huh?
My father's a good dude. My father was a Rolling Stone. My family is huge. And everywhere they got Puerto Ricans, we got blacks, we got Papa was a Rolling Stone.
Oh man.
Wherever he laid his hat was his...
He laid his hat a few places.
That's why I try to get rid of all my hats. But Daddy, I can't do this, Daddy. Can we leave your hat everywhere out this motherfucking nigga? Shit.
Oh man. That's crazy. Be like that. It be like that though. We all go through a bunch of nonsense in our lives. Or whatever.
Yeah, but it built me. It built me. If I wasn't the Aqua Omega Alpha Aquarian out here, then I wouldn't be. Like the struggle was real, bro. I would have been like these bitch asses around here nowadays, all complaining about the past and hey, I can't grow because I used to win through. You know what I mean? That type of shit. No, I just use that shit to fuel me to be better. You know what I mean? Took a while, but it is what it is.
True indeed. True indeed. So what happened in your teenage years? Who were you?
I was a fucking superstar, bro. That's what I thought it was. That's how I felt. You know what I mean? I played multiple sports. I had multiple girls. I can't say women because he was a teenager. Girls, sports, living it up, bro. I was like, I walked down a hallway, smile. I get whatever I want.
One thing I never understood about, and I'm gonna say you people, because you're in a category of
because I'm a dark skin.
you people.
Because I'm
And it's
dark.
not about being dark skinned though. This is something I have to understand because I've met maybe two or three of you in my lifetime. There's 43 years on this planet. I've met two or three of you. Okay.
Hold on. Fuck you.
No, so but this.
First we gotta establish what you people are real quick.
Well, hold on, I'm about to let you know real quick. It's gonna be in my thing, right?
Let's get it, niggas. I tell you.
So I've never understood
We are informing you that you may
as the
through a metal roofing field test that is being conducted in your area.
Just don't want to work.
So I've met a couple people that were great athletes, played sports,
Yeah.
a whole 9 yards.
Okay.
Could have possibly, went to college, did they thing, blah, blah, blah. And don't know a fucking thing about sports.
That's the type of people you're talking about.
That's the type of people I'm talking about.
I don't even know why I'm that type of person either.
How?
I kind of get jealous when I see y'all sitting around. I'm like, I used to play all the sports. I love sports. But I don't know shit about it.
How do you
that nobody
play it?
Huh?
So when you play, right? So when you play sports, you have to know the rules of the game.
No,
you gotta.
Not true. Because guess what? I played football, and all my position was my rules. Get the ball and run. That's all. Get the ball and run. Call me a jock if you want to. Get the ball and run. Because I'm in the huddle, you talk about a play, and I'm like this. Where's my arrow? I'm like, where's my arrow? Where does my arrow have to go? It goes up and to the right? Okay, that's what I'll do. I didn't know what I was talking about in football huddles. It was like line right, go right, left, right, left. Where's my arrow? Where's my arrow, bro?
I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. So that's why I didn't make the high school team.
Listen, we knew what we were athletic and knew what to do, bro, but we didn't know what the hell we was doing, bro.
Nah, because I was never structured like that. So I moved around like close in my teenage years or whatever. I moved around a little bit. So I didn't get to play like I wanted to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I never had that structure of running plays and doing all that nonsense. But it just baffles me because I love my sports. You know what I mean? And then like you played them and
Yeah, I don't know.
God dang thing.
My favorite sport was basketball.
So did you excel in basketball?
I can tell you enough about basketball. The only thing is I don't know these people that play now. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I don't pay attention. I don't care. I really don't care what they do.
Were you good at basketball?
Very good.
Okay.
I was really good, bro.
How good was you?
Scouts. Always had scouts out. My only problem was the grades. I was a beast. You could ask, listen, the word is still where you are in the town of what I proved myself in. All you got to do is go outside. Just go outside, Steven. Just go outside and ask anybody.
I'll go outside, but
do you know who blah 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 is? Oh yeah.
They're gonna talk about me first, but I'm just saying.
I go outside and they be like blah blah, and then yeah, motherfucker was about to graduate. She never did that. I don't even like listen to those stories anymore. It's like, do y'all know who I am? Besides that, because that's all it is. I'm like, do y'all know? Like, all right, that was when I was young. Do you know who I am? No, they can't tell me about me at all. Besides, he was and it was and it was and it was and it was.
So you did your job out here, is what you're saying.
Oh, trust me.
You did your job. You were a difference maker.
Yeah.
You're a difference maker. High school sports? High school?
Coming from New Haven to over there to New London. I think like being by myself, you know what I'm saying? Like I had my mother and I had my sister for a little while, you know what I'm saying, until they moved back. But being there, I established a whole life. You know what I mean? A life of who I like, what I am. You know what I'm saying? Without trying too hard. I didn't even have to try, to be honest with you. I never tried, just be myself. And it is what it is. I got enough respect. You know what I'm saying? I demanded respect when I needed to. You know what I mean? And everybody knows who I am. It is what it is.
All right. Did you like playing basketball? Like, did you like that shit?
I loved it. I had a routine before every game. You know, I got a story about that back in the past, but
all right.
blame it on my sister. Let me bring that up. All right, so I have this pet peeve, right? About my nose.
Yeah.
You know, all right, nobody touch my nose, get near my nose, I'll become a killer. You know what I'm saying? So the reason why that is, this all ties in. So every I play sports, and my mother was like, "This." She knew that was good. This is your set time. You don't even have to do homework. You sit down, you relax, get your mind into the game, eat your Snickers bar, drink your electrolytes. You know what I mean? And get ready for the fucking game. Right? Get ready for the game. And my room was downstairs in the basement. Right? So I come home, put my backpack down, and guess what I see in my room? Sitting on the couch watching my TV. Oh, big head ass sister, right? So I'm like, listen, you already know, I'm trying to come here. I got to calm down. Mama said, mama said, right? Got to be an ass that day. It is what it is. Long story short, we end up wrestling. I tell her, I was like, listen, you know what? Since you don't want to get out of my room and know I go eat my Snickers bar, my electrolytes, and watch TV to calm down for the game, I'm gonna go to your room, right? So I go to her room, and this little asshole wants to come up there and try to kick me out of my room and be mad about it. Bitch, you was just in my room. Like, what the fuck wrong with you? So I was like, all right. So I tried it. Like, all right, fine. She's out of my room. So when I try to
Wait,
go,
so is this older sister?
yes,
Okay.
360 right there. So I try to go out my room. I try to go out her room, and she hits me in the face with a fucking a folder or something like that, right? So I'm like, what? So I grab her and push her to the wall. I'm holding it and I'm pushing it towards the wall, right? Big old dent in the wall. Why she hauls off? She couldn't do nothing else. She bit my nose, bro. Bit it, blood gushing. I'm like, ah! I let her go, and I just run downstairs. And crazy thing is, my mother pulled up at the same time. I run outside, oh my nose. I run outside, and my mom pulled up. I'm like, ah! She's like, what the hell's going on here? I was like, she bit my nose. She bit my nose, mama. She bit my nose. Mama, she bit my nose. So, so then she gets heated because she already know the deal, man. I gotta get the basketball, all that stuff, man.
Mhm.
Long story short, she got her ass whooping in her life, man. I don't know what but she got her ass whooping. And that shit was no joke. Ever since then, I don't want nobody touching my nose, be near my nose at all.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
that's how important basketball was. Gotta have you bar and electrolytes.
Oh man, so that was good. So I'll assume you were a high school star, all of that
Yep.
other stuff, and then obviously we have to grow up. So so what we'll do is we're gonna take a small break, and then we're gonna come back to Jimmy and maybe being a man.
Uh-oh.
And what we're gonna do is, listen, I told you I was playing basketball on Thursday, right?
Yeah, man.
And I hurt my calf, and guess what? I'm gonna use some rescue cream tonight because it still hurts.
Natural skin bliss. Our product varies from body creams, massage oils, exotic soaps, scented sprays, oils, perfumes, and candles. And that's not where it ends. We supply so much more. Natural Skin Bliss isn't only a product, it's a blissful experience.
So we back after I got to use the rescue cream. Oh, I got to use it. My calf is on fire, bro.
It works, bro. It works.
This is it. I forgot, I ain't gonna lie, I forgot I had it because I have so much. I got so many freaking soaps and all of this nonsense and da 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 da. So I just forgot about it. But Kate Boogie is in the building, of course. She's always here. Thank you always for showing up. She wants to know, who was your favorite singer?
Michael Jackson. Well, what do you mean by singer?
She said singer.
Well, yeah.
I'm gonna say Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson was
A pop star.
he could sing, but I think Michael Jackson was more of an entertainer. He was more of an entertainer than a singer. Not that he can't sing. Not that Mike can't sing.
So I know exactly what she's talking about. It would be Barry White.
She wants you to get to that.
Yeah, pretty much. So I'm gonna cut through the ties. It's Barry White. Practice what you preach. But I'm all like what LGC just said. I am into music. You know what I'm saying? So the entertainment of Michael Jackson, the singing, because he did sing when he was young. You know what I'm saying? Was the only entertainment he had a voice on him. and then he entertained. He'd sing for it first and then entertain. Um, so it was multiple people, but like the one when I'm getting older and older, it was Barry White.
So Barry White.
Barry White, yeah.
How many albums has Barry White
I
put
don't
out?
know, man. Do I look like VH1? Do I look like I'm doing the song awards? No, I don't know. I know one of the songs and I like it.
I'm just saying. So with me, I'm not gonna tell. We're gonna talk about me, but I figure people who like, let's say that's my favorite, they kind of know everything about them.
No, that's not true.
No, why not?
No, it's not true.
Why?
You can have a favorite and not know nothing about him.
Why not?
You can hear a song on the radio and not like, oh, that's my favorite song. I don't even know who it is. But I hear it a lot, so it's my favorite song now.
So in order to hear that song again,
The only reason why.
in order to hear that song
Break it
again,
down, break it down.
what do you have to do?
Why Barry White is my favorite singer is because he sounds like me. We have the same voice.
Oh, so you sound like him. Wait, but you sound like him.
I sound like him.
Okay.
When I sing, not when I talk. Sometimes when I wake up or something. But when the song I sing is "Practice What You Preach," and I'm pretty much dead on when it comes to singing like him on practice, even on his other songs.
Okay.
Oh man, look at this bullshit. You gonna put that one up there, the last one?
Hold on.
See, K Book knew me for a long time, so that's why she's doing this dumb shit right now and trying to pull out my little.
Selena?
So check this, because I'm transparent. I don't care.
Are we doing the Jennifer Lopez thing?
No, that's not the Celine Dion.
Oh, Celine Dion. K Boogie.
Yeah,
Hold on.
that's what I'm thinking.
Hold on. K Boogie. Hold on. K Boogie. Calling you out.
Yeah, because I don't know about no Selena. Like
Selena. Nah, yo. Don't come up here. Don't come up here with the nonsense, K Boogie.
So Celine Dion. Fuck it. Ever since I watched the Titanic and listened to her song,
yeah,
I've loved her album since then. You know what I mean? And I used to listen to her before I go to sleep almost every night.
Well, hold on.
That's it.
Did you say hold on? Did you say the album?
I like her songs.
Oh, really?
I like her songs. I like her songs, sir.
Well, so Mr. Jimmy Savage is listening to Celine Dion at night to go to sleep.
I go to sleep to Celine Dion too.
Go to sleep.
And also, I go to sleep to classical music too. I like to clean to classical music.
I can understand that.
I like to sit in my thoughts with classical music. When I had my first kid, play classical music all the time before they went to sleep.
Okay, so you have kids. You have a kid. You said your first kid.
I have 3 kids.
Okay. But before we get to that, where was we at in your life here, Jimmy? All right.
He was on my
He was after high school, about to be a grown man.
Yep.
So moving into after high school, your transition into life to becoming a grown man, what were your thoughts? What were your thoughts on what you were gonna do, how it was gonna be, and like what did you want out of life? What did you want out of life and how you were gonna transition into being a man?
I'm gonna be honest. I had a huge, wasn't even a brain fart. It was like a PTSD. That's when it began. And it lasted for a long time. So like I was talking about my mother, she passed cancer when I was 16.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I was still in school, closer to graduating and shit like that. Due that she died, and I got expelled from my school in New Haven or Hampton. I was transferred up to New London, where she already knew she was sick and stuff like that. I ended up living with a different family up in New London that was part of the basketball squad that I played with. And so when she passed, was around 17. It was right before I graduated, and it was all rebellion from there. So there was no thought of what my future was going to be. It was, what am I doing right now? You know what I'm saying? Like every day was a right now. There was no planning for the future or nothing. You know what I'm saying? It was just right now. I didn't care about nothing. Like really, there was no feelings about shit. Everything just whatever I felt like doing, I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up going to college though. Got not really a partial, but accepted to CCSU for football. My uncle had paid some of it.
The arrow.
What?
The arrow.
What arrow?
Can you just show me what my arrow is? Get the ball and run.
Oh well, yeah, but I was good. I was fast as hell.
Nah, yeah.
Strong, so that's why they wanted me.
Okay.
So I got accepted to the team, whatever like that. And to be honest with you, man, it was my first time being away from family members, not having no structure and not living by rules. You know what I'm saying? Actually, I did have rules, but I didn't want to live by them. So I had my own set of rules. And it was do whatever the fuck you feel like doing. It doesn't matter. So first couple, I was still kind of structured. So first couple of weeks, I was showing up to class that I didn't know I was even part of. I went to the football early morning, 4:00 in the morning. That shit hurt after a night of partying. And that's what it became, partying. You know what I'm saying? All I did was party, we'd be rebellious. I had still reserve in my refrigerators. You know what I'm saying? It was no food in there. It was just still reserved. Drinking. So I just partied.
So party life.
Huh?
Party life. In college, I did not get to experience. I'm kind of upset at myself.
No, don't be.
Nah, hell nah. I wanted to experience just
Don't be.
being on campus.
My mental was different. So it wasn't really. It was all I did. To be honest with you, my partying was not out there in clubs and doing this and that. I found a group of people who did something I like to do, which was freestyle, rap, smoke weed, and drink. And that's all we did for months. And we had free food at the from school, so we got fucked up and we ate all the food at the cafeteria. That's all we did.
I don't like that shit for sure, bro. I don't like that shit.
Number one, we're gonna stop right here for a second. So all we did was freestyle.
Yep, freestyle, not dancing freestyle.
Yeah. No, I know the rappers. They thought they were rappers.
We were decent at freestyling.
Now I'm all set.
You all said.
So that was that. That's somehow. So in college now. So even let's scale back a little bit. Let's scale back. So coming up. So yeah, in college, but obviously we skipped the small part of Jimmy with the ladies. Coming up. So coming up as a youngster, we all have crushes and things of that nature. So hold on, I'm just going. Who was your childhood crush? A celebrity childhood crush.
Oh, celebrity.
We get a celebrity childhood crush first.
Start there, good. Oh man. I don't like what age? Like I didn't have none when I was
All
younger.
right, give me when the hormones start flowing. Give me
Oh,
13.
it's not fun. Jennifer Lopez.
Jennifer Lopez. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
like
okay.
Jennifer Lopez was the shit, bro. I think to everybody.
At 13?
Janet Jackson, Jennifer Lopez, Janet Jackson.
Mm-hmm. Janet Jackson, yeah, definitely.
Kim.
She was tough. Okay, Little Kim.
I had her cover album.
With the peonies, the leopard peonies.
What? And the peach. Oh my gosh. And then Foxy Brown too.
Foxy Brown was she was a bad little time.
I was a masturbating, beating off ass motherfucker back in the day. I had too much energy. I'm sorry. I had way too much energy. Way too much energy. Too much testosterone. Okay. But you wanted to ask about the ladies, right? Okay, yeah. So those are my go-to crushes and shit like that.
Those are your celebrity crushes, the people that you like. Okay. So did you have any little middle school / high school crushes back in the day?
I had one girl.
Mm-hmm.
One girl that has always been the heart. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even like heart, like it's heart, like it's because our mothers were pregnant together. Our mothers were best friends. They did everything, the daycare, everything. So we were always around each other. You know how you grow up with somebody and your friends, and then you you try to do the dating and flirt and shit. That's the first person you experience shit with.
Uh-huh.
So I'm not gonna put the name out there.
For sure.
But, that person, we grew up together. You know what I'm saying? And that's really always been that person. And it's not like like I haven't ever been like in love with another person or loved another person. But that's just like something you can't get rid of. You know what I'm saying? Because that's lifelong. That's a life.
So like a universe connection.
Huh?
Like a universe connection type deal.
Yeah,
like something you just
it's like we're the closest to non-blood and blood. You know what I mean? Like that type of shit. Like we were right there. Like the universe had us meeting like this constantly.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like we grew up together, preschool, went to preschool together, elementary, and a little bit of middle school. She disappeared. And see in high school, I disappeared. Go to college actually. And by spring break, when I left and never came back, that's when she went to that same college. So if I would have stayed there, you know what I mean? So it was like this constantly, the whole life. And then even after college, it was like, where are you at? Next thing you know, I get a phone call. Hey, this person looking for you. It was always a connection, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? It will come out of nowhere. You know what I mean? So I already knew from there, it's like, we'll always be connected no matter what. You know what I'm saying? So that was like, it wasn't even really a crush. It was just like more than what it is. You know what I mean? A lifelong, it could be, it can't be, it could be, can't be, could, can't.
There's a lifelong connection. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, pretty much.
No matter what happens, wherever the it goes, Y'all always be cool. Always be connected to each other, no matter what. Here's what it is. Mm-hmm. So your virginity. When do you lose your virginity, Mr. Savage?
I lost my virginity at 13. As I told you, I was a horny motherfucker, man. Horny. And myself, I always looked old. So, it is what it is, man. I had older women. Okay! I'm just saying, like, that was my shit. I was old mentally. Oh!
Oh, what's going on, Mr. Levon Carter?
Yeah. So
who is this person?
Who's who?
Levon Carter is like a new person to life.
That's DJ Terra, man. What you talking about? Why DJ Carter, baby?
Oh, look, who?
DJ Terra.
Who?
Levon Carter, man. The illest DJ in London.
I don't know no Levon Carters.
You do, bro.
Good
Lincoln. I bet you the show. I'm like,
morning, Levon. Good morning, Levon. Glad to see you up here.
Wait. I just wanted to say this. And later on in the interview, I would love to open up the panel to have anybody who wants to ask me any questions ask, but after the interview is over.
No.
Happy Easter. Happy Easter to you people. Happy Easter to all you people.
Man.
But yeah,
13?
Yeah, 13.
13.
Yeah.
That's because of your shoe size.
It was. And its shoe size
Usually.
was actually what they said at that time of the year.
13. 13. Hey, 13 at 13?
Yeah.
13 and 13. Ain't that about something?
Matrix all my life.
Whew. So what?
Listen.
So being that you were being a grown man and looking like one at the age of 13.
Definitely.
You know, all things transpire. We went through whatever.
Stupid ass nigga, man.
Yo, listen, Levon, let me just tell you one thing, brother. Pause my ass.
Pause.
We are over 40 something years old, bro. We don't pause. We know exactly what we're talking about. Ain't none of us know no LBGTDs around here. Okay? So don't come up with the BS, bro. Okay? No cap around here. Because that just seems like something you can understand. No cap. We're freaking grown men. We know exactly what we're saying. We 40 plus years old, and you are possibly somebody's grandfather.
It's the LGBT. Yeah, man, it was exhilarating.
That's
actually where. All right, no. At 9 years old, I first developed how to release.
What?
Yep, to be in Mr. Sock Puppet.
Oh man.
Yep, Mr. Sock Puppet at 9, and that ever since then I was like, this is amazing. So I spent a long time doing that shit until I was 13. And then 13, that's when I couldn't help myself. I had to have some. So I developed it, you know what I'm saying? And when I got it, I thought that was the most amazing feeling of my motherfucking life, bro.
So you thought.
So I thought.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought, yeah.
The most amazing feeling in your life is having self-peace, to me.
We're older now. The most amazing thing in my life, the most amazing thing in my life is
feeling.
What?
Most amazing feeling.
Oh, the most feeling in my life is to know I have beautiful kids that love me and I love them. I don't care about shit. Like I think nothing. 24/7 of the day is my kids. Even though if I talk to them or not, I'm around them or not, that is nothing. That's the only thoughts I really have. And that's what keeps motivating me to do what I do. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to sexual, that shit, woo. Man, when I got that, I'm like, wow, and it's warm. It's really warm.
Yeah.
It's really warm.
Yeah.
And like it's just like a different warm. It's not that warm where you get into the bath and then you know what I mean. You're cold and you're warm. You get in the bathtub like, oh, this is warm. This is great. No, bro.
If you get cold pussy, run.
Have you ever had cold pussy?
This is what I'm saying.
I mean, no, have you ever had cold pussy before? Just because
Not unless,
you're alive, don't
not unless there were ice cubes involved.
No, I mean, well, cold pussy where it ain't warm.
It was
it's
warm
not
at
dead,
first.
but it's dead.
No cold pussy. No cold pussy.
It's not dead, but it's dead.
Nah, I'm all set. I'm all set.
Cold pussy. I mean, the shit, it's whack, it's weak, it's not even worth it.
Oh, no. Oh, you talking about, you talking about trash.
Somebody like you thought it was gonna be good, but they just lay there and do nothing, and then it's whack and weak, and then they think they do something, they ain't doing nothing. It's like,
Hold on.
Like, God damn it.
And I'm here. What we're gonna do, we're gonna do it for 1 second, as we're gonna take a second to interrupt this program, because I have one thing to say to Mr. Levon Carter.
Oh, so you talking about that nigga Giants. Here we go.
Don't you ever in your motherfucking life come on here with that bullshit again, Mr. Levon Carter. You know exactly where I stay at. Okay? And if you ever do this shit again on this goddamn internet, pull up on me. I will call your phone personally. Don't ever say that shit again, because you know it ain't never coming off, my guy. It ain't never coming off. So but I love it anyway. Thank you, appreciate it. But we just had to interrupt that because I had to let Levon know. Don't be doing that shit on here, dog. I love my Giants. I die with this shit. Die with this shit, my homie.
Speaking of hats, shout out to LGC, the building.
Yes, LGC, Natural Skin Bliss.
They got a logo.
I'm putting that rescue cream on this calf in a little bit. I'm gonna tell you something. That shit better rescue me.
You look like you need to be rescued. But yeah, so
I do need to look at me rescued.
Losing my virginity at 13 actually was pretty phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty phenomenal.
And
then I became.
What happened after that, sir? So
I needed my sex.
And so you got into some relationships, I think. Moving forward,
I didn't get into any relationships. I got into a lot of fucking.
You got into a lot of fucking.
The way it felt, it was great.
Mm-hmm.
And I wouldn't go down anyway. I was so after that, I was always horny. So next.
So what materialized for you after you discovered all your sex and your high school basketball and all of this stuff that you went through, all the trial and tribulations, all the BS, da. Now you're a man or trying to become one.
I'm a man.
And
I'm just trying to become a better man.
Yeah. So, but at this point, we still don't know who we are. I think I just started finding myself a couple years ago, and I'm about to be fucking 44 years old.
That's where it starts, bro.
Yeah. So
even like what we're doing right now, right? In these YouTube streets, I listen to a lot of content, and I've noticed that a lot of men are saying they really don't start reaching their peak until they're 40. You know what I'm saying? So ever since I turned 40, my life has been totally different. Totally different. You know what I'm saying?
And the crazy part is life expectancy is 67, so we only got 27 years to figure it out.
No, we have as long as we want to figure it out.
Oh, man.
To be honest with you, because if we really pay attention, it's how you treat yourself. It's how you treat yourself, and you could basically have control over how long you even live, or how long you're around, or however long it's going to take you to do whatever it needs to be done. You have all control. A lot of people sit around, and I understand. You know what I'm saying? I can't knock people really, but a lot of people sit around and they have this thought in their head, and it's not even a thought in their head. It's pretty much trained. It's embedded in your head to know that time is limited. You're gonna die. Blah 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 blah. Because whatever you speak into existence is exactly what's gonna happen. People don't understand that shit. You know what I'm saying? When you are constantly motivating yourself, constantly thinking positive, constantly want to do for yourself, you'll start seeing life change. You start seeing life change when you put yourself to tests. When you humble yourself. When you see yourself.
So give me a humbling moment in your life, Jimmy. What? So tell me. So first of all, before you give us that answer, it's kind of like a 2-part question, right?
Okay.
So what are some things that you've been through that made you humble yourself? What was a point in your life where you feel you needed to humble yourself? Like,
To be honest with you, I really never humbled myself until I had a heart attack.
mm-hmm.
I may have been humbled in situations because that's who I am, but really humbled myself
Mm-hmm.
when
As
I
a
had the
person,
heart attack at the
as a person, like
as
you
a
know what I
person,
mean?
like, really
Mm-hmm.
humbled was when I had a heart attack. Like because I went through, I've always thought of myself higher than whatever. Like man, I'm this, I'm invincible. I'm a god. Blah, 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 blah. I still think this to this day, but the scariest moment of my life was when anxiety was hitting in. Like I was like things, drugs and shit, all types of being alone. Everything hit me at one fucking time, at one moment. You know what I'm saying? And I ended up dying for about 2 minutes in the hospital. You know what I'm saying? And when I woke up, the person that had something to do with me even like having a heart attack was sitting in my face. And I'm like, I wake up and I'm like, what am I doing, yo? I'm like, what the fuck life am I living where the person that like helped me have a heart attack is the one that's there for me, with knowing that they shouldn't have been. And the only person I wanted to see was a certain person. They wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? And then waking up later the next day, the person I've always wanted to see ends up showing up for just that one moment. And it took this for you to show up. And that was my father. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, I gotta have a heart attack to see you, bro. For you to even travel to do something. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, but me, I'm strong. You know what I'm saying? Like that it is what it is. We're men. Shit happens. You know what I'm saying? So it was a thought in my head, but then I'm just sitting there like, after that, I still haven't seen him. He went back to the same old routine. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what the fuck are you gonna do, man? Well, like, what are you gonna do? Like, you almost died. Well, you did die. And as you can see, you have a purpose. As you can see, you have a purpose because you did not die. You're back.
Mm-hmm.
So ever since then, my goal was to get the pain out so I could live. You know what I'm saying? And all my life, it was pain. So I decided to do things that I was supposed to do in my life that I didn't end up doing. I ended up doing, but was supposed to do, and getting them done. Get all the pain off my chest so I could walk faster, do things faster, like create faster, because all the pain was holding me down. And it was all my inflicted pain. Is me giving pain to myself. But I had to realize who I was. So I was like, I want to live, man. Not just like physically, because I know I'm more than that. Mentally, I need to live in order for me to do physical shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's
Mm-hmm.
when I humble myself. That's basically when I humble myself and end up finding a path of just me figuring out who the fuck I am, so I
Mm-hmm.
can do what I know I'm here to do.
So in those sentences that you said something about drugs. I don't know how did that play a part in your life?
You evil motherfucker. It is what it is, man. So
Was it
at a time, like on the real, like as a man, you you try things when you're in a position. You know what I'm saying? Like we like to, like as men, we try to explore, we experience, and we, you know what I mean. That's how we're able to create shit. You know what I'm saying? By doing shit, not sitting back and sitting on our ass. We do shit to create shit, to understand shit. That, you know. So I was into weed earlier when I was in high school. I will never stop. I'm saying I'm not gonna stop smoking weed because I'm a, I get, I mean, I get in my head sometimes, and it, when the thoughts get too fast and shit like that, smoke a little bit, just to calm down. You know what I mean? So I won't go on a rageful moment. So I use whatever drug I do, I use it now as an older person, as how I don't go to the extreme where it becomes an addiction. I don't, you know what I mean? I don't. I just use it the way it needs to be used, like a scientist.
Yeah.
Everything could be used for something. You know what I'm saying? Um, Drinking now, all I do is on Sunday because I like to relax and chill on the on my channel and have a good time. Because I used to be a drinker, also heavy drinker. I had to learn that. I've done other drugs before,
Okay.
and that was part of when I had a heart attack. That was an influence on that too. But at that time, that was my money, also.
Okay.
Because I mean, like jobs weren't doing nothing, and I got child support. I got all types of shit to handle. As a man, you make decisions as long as the result is changing them if they're negative, if they're bad. As long as you result to changing them in the future, then you know what I mean. It is what it is, an experience, and so that's what I experienced and lived that type of life for a while. So that's what it was with the drug thing.
Okay. I just want to say that you threw that in there, so I was,
Yeah,
I
whatever.
was, I
I
was,
took
I was, I
experience,
was
man.
listening. I was listening. I was there. I was listening.
Everybody's listening because to be honest with you, like I'm much deeper than everybody ever will think, bro. To be honest, and they would never even understand.
Sometimes, it
So
is what
whatever
it
I
is.
see that hits you, piques you, go ahead, bring it out. I'll tell you about it. No
For
matter.
sure, for sure. You already know. So, your love life, sir. Let's go into that real quick. Did you have a love of your life?
What does that
Are
mean?
you single at this moment, Jimmy?
Mary? Actually, no, I'm not. I'm very dedicated and in love with myself. I am dating myself. I am me and myself are on a path to marriage. And I think that's when I will open myself up for pure love. And when I get married to myself,
So you like on some Dennis Rodman shit?
no,
No.
no, don't even motherfucker. Come on, bro.
He married himself, though.
It's the thing. I don't know. Because when I see for what the nigga doing, nah, bro. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. Fuck that nigga. What's going on with that shit? All right.
Oh
I'm on
shit.
some Jim Savage shit. That's what I'm on.
So like, I know we all have our loves of our lives and things that we possibly, it's like, oh my God, why? Blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? Go through the whole scenarios. I know I have one. I have one.
But what is love of your
I
life?
have one. I have one. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. Nobody will ever understand what it is. Like I had mines, and mines is happily married and
What is
living
yours?
the
Like,
best
what
life
is love
ever.
of your life? I don't like. I
Huh?
gotta to understand what you're talking about. I need to know what you mean by love of your life. Because
So
in life
there
you love.
was somebody there's somebody that you would have married or done
Oh, that type of
everything
love.
for that is no long that you either don't have the chance or not gonna have the chance for whatever reason.
Is that part of the context? That's a part
That's
of
the
the love
left. That's going.
that
Who
you're
was
never
like the
gonna
love of your life?
that you're
Huh?
never gonna be able to do it? Is that what? If
You
that,
might not be able to do it. You might be able to do it. Who never?
okay,
We don't know how. We don't know how it goes.
okay.
But there's somebody that you lost.
You know, no matter where it goes, it's gonna be the way it goes.
There's somebody that you lost, or you know what I mean. That was the love of your life. Like as far as you know, as relationships, it's relationships. Love of your life. So it and you could have been in a relationship and lost her. You could have not been in a relationship. Somebody that you just, but they know whatever the situation is. So somebody who was the love of your life and not a celebrity.
I'm still trying to figure out. I think I understand.
I have mine. So
question.
I'll give you. So just to, I'll give you mine. Mine was obviously without mentioning names. Mine was my first girlfriend, real girlfriend. You know what I mean? Man, she still should have been my girlfriend. Like right now, today, she should have been my wife right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I fucked up with my dumb ass shit, and I let my wife leave. Like on more than one occasion. On more than one occasion, my stupidity left to my wife not being here.
I hear you.
You know what I mean? Like that's just what it was.
All right.
You know what I mean? And I'm not saying we don't have other opportunities and there's not other people that we don't love or blah 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 blah. But there was somebody at first
that would have been the one.
Like young, old, whatever. There's just somebody. You know what I mean? There's just somebody.
I think I answered that question already. I think I answered that question already.
Okay, so you answered it. So okay, and I was listening, so now I understand. Okay, I got you. I got you. So, anyways, moving forward, Mr. Jimmy Savage, the podcaster. Who is Jimmy Savage?
A leader in his own way. So Jim Savage is basically the entertainment of all my lives.
All of your lives. Explain that.
Everything that makes me of what I am, Jim Savage is the entertainment of it.
Okay.
Jim Savage is definitely not my real name.
Okay.
And that's why this is an interview. It's some real shit. Gotta be smart. So Jim Savage is my entertainment name, which is very necessary. That's why I keep this the way it is, where we are. There's people who know my real name, and that's who's going to stay knowing my real name, and that's it. Because those are the ones who rock with me, know me. We'll keep it that way. From now on, if it's someone I don't know, call me by my original name. I will Smith you. I definitely will Smith you. Because then you're being disingenuous and ridiculous. I just put a disclaimer out there. From now on, those who are introduced, who I introduce myself to as who I am right now, that's who it is. Jim Savage. Because this is my brand now. This is my brand. This is what's going to build the life. This is what's going to help my children in the future. And I'm going to make sure of it. But Jim Savage is basically my father's name. And the reason why I picked his name, first because I like the name. That name is kind of cool. It's probably cool because it's my father's name. I don't know. But it's also...
Your father's name is Jimmy.
Jimmy, yep.
Okay.
And it's mysterious to me. Which in life, most of the time, I'm mysterious as well. And the reason why it's mysterious to me is because my father has always been mysterious to me. Because I barely know him, you know what I'm saying, like that. But I know that I'm a part of him. And I also know that all my life, and you can contest to this too, since you met me, that I've been a savage. Anybody, and most of the people that's in the chat know who I am, and I've always been a savage, and I don't change. I'm the same savage, the same type of person I always will be, and I always, that's what I am. So basically, Jim Savage is who I am entertainment wise. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I came up with to, build my brand. That's me. Even though it's a different name, that's who I am regardless. My father's child, and I'm a savage. Go Jim Savage for you.
Okay. Okay. So what do you hope to get out of this entertainment and this name and this brand? And what are you trying to
What
build? Like what are you trying to build for the
I'm trying
people out here?
what I've been trying what I'm trying to build is me through people,
Mm-hmm.
because I feel that the thoughts in my head and who I want to be and what I want to be is is something that I want all men to inspire to be. And it's not just be me. It's to have the thought process of what I see a man really is. You know what I'm saying? What I see a man really is someone who stands in their 10 toes no matter what. You know what I'm saying? That what they believe in, what the goals are, what it takes, the patience, the pain, the whatever it takes to get to your goal. That's what we are like. That's what pushes you, no matter what. The pain, you love that shit. As men, we should love our pain. We should love our stress. We should love who the fuck we are. But our goal should be the best of who we are. We should never sit in our sorrows. We should know that we're gonna be negative. We should know we're gonna fuck up. But we should jump back as fast as possible, knowing these things as men. Men should never sit in their sorrows. Men should never be that emotional. Men should be able to be emotional, but take it and use it as a paddle, weights, motivation, healthy food. You know what I'm saying? Something to make us grow no matter what. Because every choice if we're still here living, every choice we made was to be better, regardless. Subconsciously, we don't want to die. That's why we're still here. Because we all know we fucked up. We all know we fucked up in life, and we know we're probably gonna fuck up again. But I know that if I fuck up again, I'm gonna jump back like this and make up for it because I'm thinking about it and I'm prepared for it. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to build men that want families that like I want, and with the worst part of it is able to even leave your family to make a bigger family, like to make your family bigger, because that's exactly I was forced to do this, to be honest with you. But since I was, and you could contest to this force, in the, you know what I mean, to make a decision in your life, we got to use what we are forced to do. We got to use the decision we put in front of ourselves, decisions we did or didn't. You know what I mean? Decisions that we thought were right are wrong, or what's wrong was right. Whatever's put in front of us, we need to use to grow, no matter what. You plant a seed, the rain ain't always the same. The soil is never going to be the same, but you still need that plant to fucking grow. You know what I'm saying? No matter what. So as men, I believe we should think like soldiers all the time. So like soldiers to the point where this is our goal, man. Let's do our pros and cons, ups and downs, ins and outs. Let's look at this shit so we can make this shit happen. And let's not leave our people behind, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? There are people that fuck you, man. you don't want to do and once your mind change, I got you. But since you can go, you can leave, you can do your thing, bro. I'm trying to grow. I cannot, you're an anchor. And be honest to say that to people. You're an anchor. You're holding me down. So I can't fuck with you right now. But if you get your mind right, I can fuck with you. Until then, fuck you. And it will always be fuck you until you get there. Sorry. And that's just decisions we have to make, bro. Like, that's why I'm an advocate for the emotions and the sensitivity. Oh, we have it. We're part of human being, but you need to control that shit. And definitely as a man, we can't be sitting in that shit. Because as we know, we see what it does and how it affects us. You know what I mean? We have no room for that shit until we make room for that shit. There's no room to just be sensitive and soft and emotional when you have shit to be done. You don't like what I said? I don't give a fuck. What you gonna do to make it better? Nothing? Okay, get the fuck out of my face. Because I have a goal. You're sensitive because you're insecure. You're sensitive because that's where you want to live. Sorry, I can't. I have shit to do. And guess what I can still do while I don't give a shit about what you're talking about? I still love you, dog. But I have a goal. I have a path. And if you want to keep putting your fucking speed bump in front of my shit, get the fuck out the way. Your sensitivity ain't going to stop me. Cut your shit. Jump on this train and live how I live. And we won't have to do that bullshit. That's what I'm trying to build. With some funny shit. And entertain people at the fucking but you see the difference. We entertain. We are, man, the bond that me and you they grew up with is some savage shit. You know what I'm saying? If they know our story, they know that's some savage shit. Me and you, like, we feel each other. You know what I'm saying? We can be mad. Like, we've done it. We've been mad at each other. We laughing, having a good ass fucking time. Because we know what it is, bro. We know what it is. You my nigga, fuck. You my nigga. You my fam. Love you, bro. Yeah, I fucked up. You fucked up. We fucked up. We don't like each other right now, but nigga, we here. What we gonna do? Pass this shot. Let's play this game. You know what I mean? Let's be men about this. We gonna be bickering like women? What are you talking about, bro? We men here.
What?
And that's why it's savage, calm entertainment. It's a savage code of men. Even if we're not liking each other at the time, we still savages, nigga. We still got that code. That's what we need to put. We need a code as men, bro. These women don't like each other. They hate each other. They know they lying, but guess what they will always do for a female? Even when they know they're wrong. They will hold that woman down, not even know her last name, not even know her first name. They will hold the female down. Men don't do that shit. Not all men can. So that's why I'm building my brand with my people and putting a word out there, showing them how we can exist as savages. Because this is the code of real men. And we're going to entertain you while we're doing that shit. Facts, man. And we got much more coming. Much more coming.
Of course.
I'm the type, I'm good with my words, so I don't mind saying the shit and taking the feedback from it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But my men, my boys, I'll protect them from all the joints because I'll fucking slaughter anybody who wants to smoke. Trust me, I'm good with my shit. we gonna handle. I got this. The team ain't there for no reason. That's what it is, man. We building our tribe right now. Right now as we speak.
Yes, sir. So what else would you like the folks to know about Mr. Jimmy Savage? What's the so you talked about goals and things like that. What is one of your goals that you would like to accomplish?
I'm gonna tell you about my main goal. I keep preaching about the same thing. So I take things from my life that I see and I build something. I take a piece of it and build it inside my life and make it something I want. So when I first started seeing all my boys that barely had nothing, jumping all them res chicks that had money coming to them because they were on a certain part of land and shit, they was fucking all the res chicks to get that bread, nigga. They did it too. Good move. I couldn't do it. Well, I could. I just didn't find one. But but the part that I took from that was I don't know what they've been through, the Indians and shit like that, but they have a land and they were stern about that shit. They got their land, they got their money, they got respect, they got their own shit. I want that shit. I want that shit. And I got my fam that I want to put on my land to build shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's not all blood family. It's friends, family, people I know that need to be in this fucking circle. I want my land. I want my own government. I want my own shit. I want my own world, bro. Because living how everybody else live, you know what I'm saying, and trying to follow fucking rules that we ain't gonna live too much. We ain't gonna live with their rules. The rules I live by, you'll be living forever, bro. Fuck, every day is forever. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I want to bring to the table. Land, so I know my kids are safe, my peoples are safe, and I know we all working for each other for everything to be safe. We're on it. Like everybody I met has the same type of goal for their family. They want the family. They can't with the kids. They want that. That's the people I fuck with.
All right.
I'm the wolf that leaves the pack to build a whole fucking structure and be like, they come and they got everything they need. Facts, trust me.
So with that, with that family, do you want to get married, Jimmy?
What the hell is marriage?
I'm asking. I don't know what marriage is, but I'm asking you. I'm asking. Would you like to be? Okay, so let me
celebrate people and the whole, yeah. But that, come on.
So I'm just saying. Okay, so would you like to have a lifetime partner?
How many? I already got lifetime partners.
All right, so that question's out. He wants 17 of you.
It's not even about that, because I like that marriage shit is for the birds for me, bro. When you say lifetime partner, that makes more sense than marriage, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lifetime partner is somebody who knows your life and wants to be a partner in that and understands the rules of the game. You know what I'm saying? Understands their position, my position, and the position we're going to be in, because it's going to be nothing but better regardless. So, like, it is what it is. It is what it is, bro. It's what I decide.
Okay.
It's what I decide.
What you decide.
Is exactly what I decide.
Okay.
Because here's the thing, as a even from the regular rules, a woman wants a man to protect, provide, and be in the covering, and know that they're safe and have everything they want. I am striding to be that man that can do all that.
What if they don't?
The only thing you're thinking about is, oh, you're gonna sex another woman, or oh, love another woman. It ain't even about that shit, bro. You don't even understand. It's about having people under my covering that are safe and able to rock with us, to grow with us, and grow. You know what I'm saying? And in the relationship, I relate to everyone. There's all types of relationships going on. That doesn't mean it's sexual. It doesn't mean, oh, this one better than it is. It's a relation. You're relating to people, sexual or not. You know what I'm saying? The thing about it is everybody gets in their fucking feelings and in their mode and they end up fucking their own life because they too goddamn sensitive of realizing what is necessary for life. Like, I've been in situations where there's females cheating on me, bro. But I want shit to grow because we got kids. I stay and help it grow. I got to take that bullshit out there. Well, the only thing I think about when it comes to like people messing with other people is the dishonesty and the fucking bullshit when it comes to like lying. And that's what fucks up all of it. Communication will build anything. When you communicate and you're good at it and you do what it takes, you can have anything you want.
Okay. That's what you're striving for here.
I'm striving to have people under my covering. That's it. I'm not worried about no fucking relationship. You know what I mean? Like, y'all had your chance. You had your chance with the week. With the week and the fucking me letting y'all try to control Jim Savage. You had your chance. You fucked it up. Now it's my rules. You know what I'm saying? It's my rules. Because I know what's best. I don't think with my emotion. I think logically. And I think for the betterment of people. I'm thinking about them before they're even thinking about themselves. You know what I'm saying? So no, it's my rules. Like it or not. You can like it or not.
True. That's for whomever to decide.
That's for
What they like and what they don't like, and that's all that is
my
about.
rules,
Really.
bro. It's my rules.
That's all it really is about in this life. Like sometimes we do certain things and we live a certain way, and certain people
I don't even have sex no more, bro.
don't even agree
That's
with
out of
it. And
I don't like that shit for sure, bro. I don't like that shit.
It don't matter. Yo, and I'm seeing this, and I'm glad to put it up there because this was for a while.
but it's cool.
It's exactly what I said I wanted to be in my life. But I told you I'm an architect mentally. I'm building before it's built. That's an official architect. The schematics that I'm building right now is life schematics. I gotta go through life to even get that chimney here. I gotta go through this part of life to get that basement secure. You know what I'm saying? Like this, I'm ahead. You may think the king only moves this. No, they're not showing you. It's the telepathy of chess. The chess is to protect the king. You're already making mental moves for the king before the king even moves out of his spot. So nobody's even seen that part. It's mental for the king regardless. He is guiding the pawns, the queen, everybody to be in position for all of us to be safe.
So when you go to when you talk about chess and you talk about protecting the king, who's the most dangerous piece on the board to protect the king?
The most dangerous
Piece on the board that
qualified.
Dangerous.
The most dangerous. The most dangerous. Most dangerous, the one with the hand moving the pieces.
No. Piece. You're not a piece. The human is not the piece.
All of them can be dangerous.
There's a piece on the board, and there's pieces on the board. We have our knights. We have our rooks. We have the king.
The most unpredictable.
We have the bishop.
Most dangerous, unpredictable, cautious piece is the queen.
Okay. So don't you think
But if the queen don't move like I want her to move, I won't be protected.
Don't you think they go together for a reason?
Yes, definitely for a reason. But if the queen don't move like I need her to move, I will not be protected. And then they will come get me. That's the covering. And that's what the king has to do. The king has to go through real life to make sure he's secure enough to cover all these pieces on the board and make them move the way he needs them to move so everyone could be safe.
But you know what's wrong with the king, right?
He's a narcissist?
No.
What's wrong with the king? He's vulnerable.
The king can't move but so far.
Right, because the king has to protect where he's at. He has to stay mentally sound. Or if he doesn't stay mentally sound, he will go make the wrong move, and then his whole life is over. So he has to talk to his queen, his rooks, his pawns, specifically to get them in position to protect everything. So I can't move out. If I don't give them the right direction, I'll make the wrong move.
So you rely. So what we so we rely on the queen to
No, we don't.
destroy anything that's going to hurt us.
No, we know that the queen can make moves to save us. We don't
To save
rely on
us.
the queen for nothing.
Huh?
We don't rely on the queen for nothing. We put her in position to protect. We make sure that rib comes back so I can walk straight. We have to control that, because if we let that control itself, it will make moves that we don't know about, will fuck up the whole thing. As we see, as life has sought in front of our face, if you let the queen go awry and do whatever she wants to do, it will destroy your life. And I'm sticking to that forever. Forever.
They can't hurt you. Once you lose the queen, they can hurt you.
We're not even going to say it. We're not even going to say it simply.
But
We're going to say it like it's just it can't hurt you. No, nigga. It can fucking destroy you.
no, but that's the whole thing. So
Yes.
losing the queen hurts you.
Not controlling the queen will destroy you. Your other pieces could stay where they need to stay, and the king could just stay in that corner and not move and not do nothing else besides, but he'll still be alive. He just ain't gonna go nowhere. He'll still be protected and alive.
Can't move.
Can't move. He cannot move.
The queen can do everything.
He will
The
be
king,
alive, and he will survive.
the queen can't do nothing. King can't do nothing. Queen can do everything.
Queen will be dead.
There's one thing the queen can't do on the board.
And what's that, sir?
It's to move in that weird shape. Can't move in the L shape. Can't move in it cannot move in the horse's shape. The only thing it can't do on the whole board. Because everybody else is supposed to be sacrificed but the king and the queen. Everybody else is sacrificed. The only two pieces left supposed to be standing is supposed to be the king and the queen.
That's not true.
Hmm?
Aunt, what's good with you, Aunt?
You could sacrifice your queen to get her back.
Sacrifice everything.
So you could sacrifice your queen.
You can sacrifice that queen because she was making the wrong moves.
You can sacrifice her to get her back, though. Because that's what you do. The first thing you do when you got that other guy that you sacrifice your queen to move that soldier to the end, you bring back your queen. You capture your queen back.
The same queen.
They didn't capture her. You came back and brought her back.
Queen.
You're not bringing back your rook. You're not bringing back your knight. You're not bringing back your bishop. You're bringing back your queen.
The pawns can be turned into queens.
That's what you're saying. So what I'm saying is you sacrifice, you push your pawns, your soldiers, right? After you lose your queen, you push your soldiers to get your queen back.
All those pawns are different queens. Different.
At the end of the day, you bringing back a queen. You're not bringing back that. You're not bringing back that rook. You're not bringing back that bishop. You're not bringing back that knight, because that queen is the most powerful piece on the board.
Have you ever seen somebody lose a lot of pieces on the board just to, you know what I mean? Have you ever seen somebody keep all their pieces, most of the pieces on the board? In war, some people got to die.
I'm not the greatest chess player, but I know how to play.
Listen, all right, since we're on this, we're basically on a part of you basically got to the man part of me, right? And what my code is. So I can, because you're doing the interview, so you have control. Can we open up the lines?
We will right now. We will slash this interview. Bam.
No, this interview is not slash because
no. I'm saying, like, as far as me asking questions.
Oh,
I'm going to.
Do you have any last questions for me?
In this part, no, I'm going to leave it at that. You know.
How do you? I want to ask you a question. How do you feel about how I feel about the queen? You just gonna use your power.
What up, my guy?
You just gonna use your power to come anytime you want. because this our shit. You gonna just use your power. So since he did that, we're gonna open up the lines and shit.
We're gonna open up the lines to whoever
We're
wants
like,
to come
nigga,
on.
I got control.
We gotta send the link. Levon wants to come on. Levon Carter.
I'm sending a link on now.
Send the link.
Open it up.
Um,
This is the
so-
Jimmy interview, baby.
So what was your question?
My question was, how do you feel about me the way I feel about how the queen is supposed to move in your life?
How I feel about how you feel.
Matter of fact, no. Fuck, because I feel this way. You can't feel how I feel.
No, I can't feel how you feel.
Queen in your life.
So I think that if you have the correct queen in your life, she would definitely enhance you as a man.
How do you know you have a correct queen?
You'll know that. Number one, it all starts to me. Obviously, it starts from the beginning. It starts with love. That's number one.
You think the man is supposed to have the leadership and control over the life that he wants?
I think the man is supposed to be the man and the woman is supposed to be the woman, right? But what I think is that the man and the woman are supposed to come together because they are the ones who run the house regardless.
How are they supposed to come together though?
They're supposed to have an understanding of building.
Are they supposed to build 50-50?
No, there's never 50-50.
Thank you. That's all I need to know. I was being you about to have a problem.
There's never 50-50.
What? All right, this is my last question for you.
People say 50-50 with the bullshit, right? But so
here's the thing.
You might make 40,000, she might make 65,000. You might make 80,000, she might make 30.
I don't know why it comes to money because I don't know why it always comes to money.
But what I'm saying is so now
there's working for it. If you want it 50-50, which isn't 50-50, the 50-50 that you're thinking, it should be working for each other regardless. If I missed out on something, you make up for that shit. If I make up for that shit.
But that's what I'm getting at. So regardless
the long story short, I control, I lead, no matter what. Nigga, what you doing?
You all right?
That's what I'm saying too. You look like.
Let me call 911.
I'm about to say it. They go another grits commercial. The link is open. The link is up. Everybody's asking for it. It's up. Let's stop playing these games. We here.
So, but no. So what I think, the queen and the king always got to work together, no matter what the situation is. You know what I mean? One has to always hold down the other. Being mostly raised and advised by my mom, I lean towards women being the backbone more than I do us in a lot of situations. Reason B, we leave. It's easy. I'm not saying it's easy mentally. I'm saying it's easy emotionally. But when we leave by ourselves 9 times out of 10.
You leave what?
When we leave a woman, we leave by ourselves 9 times out of 10. Whether we have a family with them or not, we leave by ourselves. We leave the woman with the child.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way, regardless to the decision that I make or anybody else makes, that we should look at them as anything less than the provider or the backbone of our family, because I was raised when my dad left. You reiterated in your interview you was raised by your mother. Easy for us men to pick up and roll the fuck out. we leave them with all the responsibilities without a thought in our head. Mind you, some of us will do what we need to do. And I'm not saying every situation is the same. I'm not saying that's all it is every time, because there's some fucked up women out there. Let's not get that twisted. Some fucked up women, there's some fucked up men. But what I'm saying is the person left holding the bag at the end of the day, whether we get screwed or not, is the one.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
I don't, you don't have to answer it because it's a little personal. When you left, did you just leave to leave? Or did you
No, I didn't leave to leave. I left because, well, I left 3.
No.
I left a lot. But what I'm saying is, so my leaving.
The whole thing was because we don't usually just leave to leave.
No, so you have a bad relationship. It starts with a bad relationship. It starts with a bad relationship, right?
There's something feel like it pushed you out, like you will get pushed out the door, so you could not be involved in what you knew that was going to turn into a catastrophe.
Yeah. So, all right. So once in a relationship, once we make that decision, whoever makes the decision, you get the fuck out, or you leave, or fuck you, whatever the situation is, it becomes a different dynamic at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you're glad you're okay.
You feeling what I'm feeling, you old ass thing. Oh, you upset, brother. I love
my but whatever. So me just saying, you know what I mean? Like when I left. But when I left, I didn't leave with my child.
I know. And why wouldn't you leave with your child?
Number one, I wasn't in control of my situation.
Yeah, that's all I was looking for.
And but hold on. But by me saying that, the reason was I wasn't in control of my situation is because I didn't do what I had to do from the beginning to be in control of my situation.
Right.
So I put myself in a bad spot by not having any control.
Right.
Any.
Right.
I was 0% control.
Yeah, right.
I wasn't the breadwinner. I wasn't shit.
Absolutely right.
So at that point, I lose. So that's why I go and that's why I say, like, if anybody would ever hear this or whatever, like, get your shit right first. Like, own your shit. And like you say, be the king of your castle. Control your shit first.
Right.
And then work with your queen.
No.
Work with your queen.
No. Get yourself right as a king. And know what you need for your castle, for your legacy to proceed. And make sure your queen works with you.
See, that's why I kind of
they work with us because we're the ones that have the legacy. We're the ones that we know how to structure what we need in the future. We're the ones that have to be the provider, protector. We're the ones that see ahead and do what it takes.
LeVon,
we have to control it. We have to control it because if you go around as an emotional man, do you think you can survive as an emotional man and build anything as an emotional man?
And I'm not saying you
No, I'm
can't.
just saying. That's all. I just want to answer.
No,
Can
no.
anything provide, protect, or control or structure anything as an emotional man?
If I have the right queen, I can.
No. Take the queen out of it.
All right. So as I just moving forward as myself, and well,
Never do anything as an emotional.
no, you
No.
can't.
All right.
It's tough. It's tough. It's tough.
All right. So
It's tough.
you saying that we working with the queen is putting her as equal as you are, and if
No,
with her, that means we have to think like her also.
no, I would never have to.
You can't do that.
I would never have to.
But you won't have to because you will build the man that you know that you need to, and she would have to work for you and with you.
Nah, sometimes you just gotta work for each other.
That's no, we don't. She is
That's
your
how I
supporter.
feel.
She is your supporter. She's your helpmeet.
That's how I feel. Because all right,
That's how you feel. It's fine if it works for you.
No, but let's just drop back just a little bit, right? So regardless of anything, how we get here.
By a man putting the real life. No. You need to do your math, do your biology.
They're our home.
I'm not gonna allow this to happen. Because
they're our home.
Because here's the thing. How do we get here?
here?
Let's go to the root of how we really got here. A man with the seed of life had to put it into a womb that can nurture that life to grow.
Okay.
And we get here. But that nurturing bowl or womb, it doesn't matter without the seed being in there.
Okay, so hold on.
With the womb.
Let me ask you.
Is the life of life.
So
that's how you know y'all belong together regardless. That's how you know that we have to be together regardless.
So why
don't?
So why? Hold on.
The leader
when you say that,
has the seed.
When you say that,
has the seed. Listen.
When you say that,
listen. If you if you go to plant something, you need the seed. You can't just take dirt and make a plant. You need the seed to put it into an incubator type. It's not harsh on a woman, Shamina. It's regular life. The thing about it is the words of reality, the words of truth always hurts a female's feelings. And that's not how life should be. Feelings is not what makes life grow faster or where it needs to be. Feelings are just feelings. And that's the reason why a lot of men and a lot of things cannot progress is because of people are stuck in their feelings. The perfect example is when a person gets depressed, calculate how much time it takes you to move on from your depression and how much you miss out on when you're depressed. That's all feelings. We have to get to real life. Like we have to, and I'm not calling woman dirt because without dirt, without the world, the dirt is the soil. My bad, soil. We'll do that then. Soil. We cannot grow anything without soil. So soil is important. My bad for using dirt since you're sensitive about the dirt. It does sound crazy. That's exactly what I'm talking about. The sensitivity. If you thought about it, because I'm thinking dirt, soil, I'm talking about the earth. That's my thought process. My bad. That's the reason why I try to build my tribe, because if you go outside, everybody's sensitive outside my tribe. And you can't say anything because everybody gets sensitive about your words instead of thinking, what does he really mean? Oh, I get it because my mind's on a higher level. Sorry. My bad. Let me use the words that make you feel better. So, like I was saying, words are important. Yes, they are. And so is your mind. It's the most important. But we can stay, and I'll cater to it because that's what I'm here for. So we're going to change dirt to soil so you can feel better about it. You know what I'm saying? And you use the earth. Matter of fact, fuck the soil. Use the earth. You feel better about that one? Does it make you feel better? Are you good? Put the seed into the earth, and the earth helps that seed grow. No matter what, we need each other to grow. The thing
Okay.
about it is, if the earth doesn't have the seed, what happens to the earth?
So, but by saying that,
No. That's a question.
well,
Without seeds, what happens to the earth?
nothing.
Without seeds of anything growing,
Nothing grows without a seed. Nothing grows without a seed.
so what happens to the earth?
But if there's no earth, there's no
What
seed.
happens to the earth?
What happens to the seed without the earth?
What happens to the earth without a seed?
There's nothing.
There's nothing.
There's nothing, period.
There's nothing at all.
Which goes back to your point, which is kind of
We
contradictory.
need each other, but you need to place the seed in the earth, in the womb, so it can be nurtured, so it can grow.
I get that.
So that's
I didn't
an automatic leader. For you to have to put a seed somewhere, it has to be put there. That's leading to grow.
Okay.
Life is automatically telling you what needs to be done. The seed needs to get in there to grow.
But do you see the what's the name though? What you're saying is,
if I'm not saying it, bring it up. Put it on the stage.
What up, boy? So what you're saying is, this is where you're saying that we need each other, but we shouldn't need each other.
No, here's the thing. Men need to be leaders, regardless of anything.
So that's your. I'm not saying we don't. I'm not saying we don't.
What?
But what?
Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me?
Unfortunately, yes, we can.
Yeah. I just want to make sure it's working.
First of all,
make sure it's working. Go ahead.
All right, my bad. It was the lighting. I thought you had on a silk robe.
I want to comment on this one. I just want to know, what aren't the facts?
Who are you talking to?
The comment, Sharita. What aren't the facts?
Talking to me, or are you talking to your panel?
I'm talking to
the comments. Talking to the comments. All I'm saying is we need each other at the end of the day.
I can't see the comments right now. Wait.
Okay, so by us needing each other, we need to work together. When we have that person, work together to create something great, which saying we create life, right? That's something great, right? So why not, when you have this life and you guys are together, why you can't create greatness? There should not have to be such.
Did you hear that in any of my sentences that said we cannot?
No, but that's all a part of working together.
I understand that. But all right, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. If you didn't lead in your household, would you feel like a man?
Lead in my household in what way? Because I've led in my household. Hold on. Because it's different ways to lead, though. Because I've led in my household without leading in my household. If that makes sense.
All right, so let me ask you a question. Say you made $50,000. She's making $100,000. She's breadwinner. She comes home. When you're home most of the time, right? You're washing dishes. You're sitting there, creating. You take care of the baby. When she comes home, you massage her feet. She tells you exactly what she needs done because, listen, without me, these bills ain't getting paid. Right? How would you feel in that situation?
I've been in that situation.
And how did you feel in that situation?
I felt like I needed to do more.
Right. Automatically, as a man, you would.
But at the same time, I still knew I was doing my job and I was still contributing. What I did was,
would you want to last in a marriage with that happening for a long period of time?
So here's where you have to be okay with yourself, right? And you either want to make yourself better And it doesn't mean you're still going to make more. It just means you're going to do a lot better for yourself to be able to provide how you want to. So anything you do in a relationship is all about working together, right? So if she's cool with it and you
So
do
you're
your
cool
part in the
with-
relationship,
You're cool with your woman playing your part?
hold on. How is she playing my part though? I have a job.
Can y'all hear me?
To be
I'm
honest with you,
still going to work.
every woman wants a provider, a protector, and every woman does not want to work like that. Especially somebody you're going to marry, they're not going to want to work.
So
You have a kid.
you're speaking for 100% of women.
What's going to happen?
You're speaking for 100% of women.
No, I'm not. But
okay, so that's what I'm trying to get at.
Listening to most women, they do not want to be the breadwinners.
So what you doing?
They do not want to lead a man.
Hello?
What you do in your household?
Hello?
Go ahead, Levant. Go ahead.
Oh, you can hear. Oh, I didn't know if y'all can hear me.
No, I can hear you.
I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't on mute and that because
we couldn't.
Your aunt was standing there and he was standing like he was just like watching Netflix while he was on the damn live. I didn't know if he could hear. He was just watching Netflix. Didn't know he was live. I don't know what the fuck was happening.
Aunt be doing his own thing.
I was trying to chime in to see what the fuck was going on. I was just saying, Aaron, because I typed it, that when you said that women were dirt, I just thought that was a little like. I got what you clarified. I'm going to clarify about the soil because that's the soil that you put your seed in, and we understand that, and that's how they got done. But words are important.
Wait. Words are important. Yes, they are.
And you're doing something that
in that situation,
you're sounding your views and all, but you're speaking. So words are important.
I understand that words are important, but in those terms of what I was explaining, how I was explaining with the context.
Why the fuck did the volume go down though? Why can't I hear y'all now? Jesus Christ! I heard y'all, and now I can't really hear you.
I don't know. Maybe because you keep
okay. I just turned it up. Okay.
But
anyway,
but you understood what I was saying though, right?
Yeah, but I was just trying to that's why I said that, and then you were like, "Oh,
but be honest. Why is the only reason why you had to say that part right there? What is the reason why you had to say that part right there? When you understood exactly what I was saying, why?
I mean, you've been saying a lot of craziness, but I'm just saying the thing you said was I thought that was just like a woman's dirt. I mean, like it doesn't sound good, bro.
Yeah, but you understood what I was saying though, right?
But it doesn't sound good.
Did you understand what I was saying?
Not necessarily.
So you said you understood what I was saying, but you didn't. But
correct. Correct.
So isn't that an oxymoron?
Not necessarily. I mean, if you say the soil's a little different. I sell dirt.
We feel about
dirt at work.
We feel about that.
I sell soil. You see, I sell soil that has a lot of nutrients, a lot of flake, a lot of things in it.
Were we talking about?
But we also sell dirt.
Were we talking about?
The way you said it?
That's why I commented the way the seed has to be in the soil for something to grow.
I'm videoing in to clarify, so you know that when you said that and I commented about the dirt, and then you was like, "Oh, I was soil. I didn't mean that." That's all. I mean, that's all I was saying. Like you just expound on this. Listen, it's your interview. I was just wondering when you wanted somebody to chime in. Because you said a lot, but it is your show.
Yeah, I know, and I will always.
But it is your show,
and I will always say what I want, and anybody know.
So I'm just glad that Savage is for the entertainment, because we all know what it is.
We all for life too.
We all know what it is.
What is it?
I'm just saying we don't want it. Nobody seemed to want to talk about it.
Oh yeah, nobody
want to beat around the bush.
Yeah. I'm not about that shit.
Okay, well, we be entertainment.
Yeah, okay.
And I want entertainment. Keep entertaining.
That's what I'm doing.
Entertainment is important.
It's very important.
Entertainment is important.
Especially when you have a message. So let's see. Truth of the matter is, every woman is willing to be submissive to the right man. Of course. Just because he has seed doesn't mean he can lead. Like I said, nobody's listening. But
I'm listening. I'm trying to turn my phone up. My phone.
Because he's the breadwinner, can he lead? Now, fellas, can we please have an honest moment, real quick? Well, I don't even know. I didn't know if I can. When you have there's so much I gotta go through.
But I ain't gotta go through nothing. Ask the question.
Nah, because it's like nobody understands nothing.
What do you mean nobody? It's only us three in the fucking chat.
Well,
No, it's more people in the
I'm going by the chat room, not the panelists, the chat room too. Trying to so they can understand without, you know what I mean? Like I gotta sensitize my words because everybody's that way. So I have to, cater to the.
It's
to the
your
people.
show. You ain't got to sensitize anything.
Here's the thing.
Your
How?
show.
All right. So I don't know how if y'all are watch it. How do women act when they're leading in their household?
The fuck
When there's a man
what the fuck?
that's not doing too much, and a woman's is
I
pretty
would-
much.
Well, see right
How
there,
would we
right
know-
there,
how would we know that?
right there is the problem.
How would we know?
Because
that?
the man's not doing too much.
Not doing too much.
Okay, cool.
So you're already not a man when you're not doing too much.
I'm glad you're on that page. That's why I said that.
All right.
You're on that page. See where you're at. Okay. So a man that's doing what he's supposed to do,
Mm-hmm.
do you feel that it's necessary to have a woman that's doing more than you?
Why not? That's what she wants to do. I support what she wants to do. Like so hold on. So let me ask you a question. Hold on. So
as a woman.
No. Here's where I feel that you're misconstruing the situation. So everybody's not the same. We all know that, right? You want to be the leader at all costs.
Right.
Am I correct?
Correct.
All right. Some people are happy with not being a leader at everything. Like certain people want to have different ambitions and certain things they want to do. Me, I'm a lazy motherfucker. I go to work, I bust my ass. When I bust my ass and I do what I do, I bring my shit. I bust my ass, I come home. When I come home, I'm laying my ass on that couch forever until I got to do something.
But you're not lazy.
But I'm not lazy. But I am lazy when I want to be. But whatever I do, I decide to do. As long as I handle my business, I go full force.
Correct.
Other than that, I'm going to sit on my ass. So if my girl or my wife or my lady, whatever she is, if she wants to be active and do whatever she wants to do, then she can do that. I'm not going to stop her from doing more than me just because I want to sit back. But as long as I know my household is in check, I'm cool with that.
How do you check your household?
Because I've done my job. I go to work. I pay some bills. I help around the house. I keep my woman happy. I do all of the above. As long as she's happy, and if she wants to go out and venture off on the side and do what she wants to do to make her happy, she can go do whatever the fuck she wants. If she wants to go make $1 million, let her go make $1 million. As long as she's happy with what I'm doing, we're good.
Yeah, I don't see what's wrong with that.
So, all right, I know.
I don't see what's wrong with that.
I know.
Everybody should be able to get on money, but we're good.
So, all right. So, sorry. All right. So, in this situation, what is your goal in life?
And what
Like in that situation, because there has to be a certain goal for you to just be like, I'm gonna.
My goal has already been met.
But I'm saying that I'm gonna work. She's gonna make more. She's gonna keep bringing the breadwinner, and I'm just gonna work and pay part of my bills, and just come home and sleep when I need.
That's the dynamic.
What is your goal in that situation?
If that's the dynamic that works, I've reached my goal.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't understand that.
I'm confused.
All right, Lavandia.
I'm confused.
So say, all right.
Don't bring me in this conversation. I'm letting you go ahead. This your
you was in the chat. Talk about bring me up. You are in the conversation.
Hold on. Don't come on the live.
You're
and don't bring me into the conversation.
I'm just wondering if we can chime in. Because I got some fucking things to say.
Then say it.
That's what you up there for.
I got something else to say too. When I was chiming in earlier and I was saying about that 13 for 13, that shit was so fucking funny that I was like, you know what? Fuck you for that. Because how dare you? That's why I said pause. How dare you ask that man, was he 13 at 13? You know what? I swear to God. Y'all need to stop hosting these podcasts.
Did you understand the other?
That shit was fucking hilarious.
Or size 13 at 13.
He was size 13 at 13. That's why I said that.
He said,
pause.
We grown ass men.
That shit was fucking
We over 40. We over 40 years old, son. We not pausing. We ain't these young
niggas
out here.
That shit was fucking funny.
I would ask. I want to ask
Y'all
you.
be saying some shit make me laugh.
I'm gonna
for
put a
sure.
scenario in your head, right? I'll put a scenario in you.
This is some entertaining shit
So
for
say this,
sure.
man. So say this. You're say all right. We starting off as a man. You know, 20. We're 20. You're 22, right? 22 years old.
That's not a man. Go ahead, though.
I'm fucking 47.
22 is not a
Dang. Yeah.
22.
22 is not a man.
A
You
young man at best.
You haven't figured it out yet. You haven't
Okay.
figured it out. If you have, hey,
Young
if
man
you
at
figured it out,
best.
Hold on. See, y'all niggas is all backwards. Being a man doesn't mean you have it all figured out.
22.
Yeah, but being a man, you're a man. You're trying to be more of a man every day. Being a man is not knowing everything. What are you talking about?
I don't know what that means.
Yeah,
What's your
about
definition?
young man.
I'll give you part of that. I'll give you part of that.
All right, so 22, yes, young man, whatever man,
Go ahead.
is a man. Wow. So,
Hey, what's up with him over there?
That's Magwai.
You talk him over there.
Him over there. So say you're 22, right? And you have a girl that's 23, right? 22, 23. Right? Y'all growing together, blah, 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 blah. Y'all first.
Nigga, we 47.
Right? Y'all first, right?
Yeah, my kids that young.
First. She didn't experience none. Y'all just experiencing each other, right? So you were taught to be the man of your household, to take care of business, whatever like that. She was taught to be a wife, but things changed. She ends up getting a great job, and you know this will help us because we just moved in and the bills need to be paid. She ends up making 100,000. You end up making 50,000, right, at your job, right? You struggling because you only make 50,000. You struggling, yeah, as a man, you're gonna be struggling. She take care of all the bills, but you know, women, they need to be nurtured and take care of and feel like a woman. But obviously, she's feeling like a man because she's doing all the man work.
So I ain't put the liquor.
Right? No, I'm not done. She's doing all the man. She's doing all the money. She's paying all the bills. She can't go buy her purse and pocketbooks to get her fucking fingernails done because she has to keep paying all these bills to get everything done. She can't feel like a woman. It's still working out for y'all. But all of a sudden, she starts feeling like all the masculine energy starts coming and she can't feel feminine, and it does affect you. So she needs, like, I'm going even harder. Let me work. Right? Because that's exactly what's going to happen. Work. And then you end up feeling some type of way. She ends up feeling some type of way. But you should be doing this, Steve or Levon. You should be doing this. You should be like, why am I paying all the bills? She automatically, that's a female. Why? I'm a female. Why do I have to pay all the bills? Why do I have to do the most here? Like, I want you to take me out. I want you to control. I want you to do it. It's going to happen. How would you feel then?
This sounds more like a personal issue.
No, it's not a personal issue. Can we get a woman up here, please? Somebody.
Hold on.
You need more people to chime in on this conversation.
Yeah, we do.
But bottom line is, this sounds more like a personal situation versus a everyday people situation, because there's people in all types of circumstances. That's what I think Steve was saying earlier. You might have somebody who makes more than their wife, or their significant other.
It's about making more.
Hold on. Give me
the most.
Give me a second. You might have somebody to make more than a significant other versus it could be a male making more than a woman, could be a woman making more than a male. But bottom line is, you can't say that, oh, when she's doing well, you might be getting 50,000, that you feel like it ain't working. First of all, you're together, so that money should be 150,000 because you're together, right?
That's exactly what it is.
So you work things out together. If you don't ever want to do that, then you don't ever get married. Then you don't ever do that with somebody. You go ahead and go on your own, because when you're with someone, right, a woman or a man, whatever you want, whatever your preference. But bottom line is, if you're with someone that is out there grinding and getting it, just because they make more than you really doesn't mean anything, because you're making it together.
About the money, though.
So, well, I thought that's what you said. You said if a man makes 100,000 and a woman makes 50, or a man makes 50,000, he should be feeling like it ain't. He's not being. That doesn't make any sense to me. That's 150,000 together.
I'm trying. Yeah, it's really not. But I'm trying.
Oh, it really is. I mean, it really is.
It's really not, because it goes off the mindset, and that's what I'm trying to bring up out of it. No matter if she's making more and you making less, it still comes down to the mindset. because
The mindset. What? Say. Go ahead. Let me stop.
it
Go
still
ahead.
becomes a mindset.
What's the
We
mindset?
think differently as men and women. If women are making more and doing more, they're gonna. I'm not gonna say every woman, but what I have seen is most women.
Okay. Well, I can't go by that.
Well, I am.
I can't go by what you have
I'm
seen.
not talking about you. I'm talking about I.
Okay. That's what I'm saying.
See, like, I see most women having a problem doing the most for a man that's not doing the most for her. It happens every single time. Yes, it does.
I'm still confused by that statement. I mean, I don't understand what you mean by that. Can you clarify that? I really don't understand. No,
right,
no, honestly, I don't understand what you mean.
So Steve
I don't
just
understand.
said he's happy with, like he said, if it works for him, he'll be happy with making 50. Well, I'm not saying that. He said doing a job, working hard. Right?
That was your example.
I'm not even talking about money. Doing a job, doing hard. And she has another job where she has to work a little harder. You know what I'm saying? She's a little more tired. She's working a little harder than he does. You know what I'm saying? She has to
No.
No.
I wouldn't say just because somebody makes more money, they work harder.
That doesn't mean they're working harder.
What I'm saying.
I wouldn't say that.
This is what I'm saying. When you make more, you're doing more.
Who said? I know people who make more than me and do less.
Okay, great.
It's a fact.
Okay, good.
I mean,
So
it's a fact.
then I have to bring it to the money then. I'm trying not to, but let's bring it to the money.
Well, your example was if the woman made 100,000 and
women
made
have more that
50,000.
they want out of life, and they don't want to spend all their money doing it. They want to be taken care of. Women want to be taken care of.
So can I
interrupt
for 1 second?
How do y'all not know
Hold
this?
on, can I interrupt for 1 second?
I know y'all used to the modern women that I do. I'm a boss bitch and I do whatever. And y'all like, hey, you're a boss bitch. Take care of me.
So what you used to? You old school women? What you used to old school women?
I'm raised old school, bro.
Can I interrupt?
That don't mean nothing. In your relationship life, you was 23.
Listen,
you wasn't 10 years old.
I have a goal.
You dealing with modern women.
I have a goal.
You're dealing with modern women.
And you see me single.
You're dealing with modern women.
Single.
So don't say we're dealing with modern women.
Yes, you are.
We're all dealing with modern women.
Okay, and that's why I'm single.
Okay, can I say something?
That don't even make no damn sense. We are all dealing with modern women.
Really feel
you got some old bitch. You got some old. You ain't got no Miss Seeley. You ain't got no Miss Seeley in the.
I do know. But y'all feel comfortable letting a woman take care of you for the rest of your life.
Can I speak? Can I say something?
You feel good?
Can I say something?
So a woman ain't taking care of you?
Can I say something? Let me say something.
Does that make you feel good? Is that your
woman ain't taking care of you?
Is that the future you want?
Listen.
A woman ain't taking care of you?
Is that the future in your goals?
I'm asking you a question.
Is that your future in your goals?
Is a woman taking care of you?
I want to take care of me will take care of me. But that's not my goal.
Hey, no woman takes care of me, bro.
Yes,
Trust
me,
bro. No, they don't, bro. Trust me, bro.
All right,
come check the record. That's what I try to tell you, bro. Come do what you're supposed to be doing.
But like I said, have your
listen.
But like I said, in the long run.
This is his opinion.
First of all, ain't nobody even saying a woman gonna take care of my nigga.
Opinion is to be the leader that I'm supposed to be, the man to take care of my people.
And that's
and if I want my children to be taken care of, how am I woman supposed to be working all the time when I need my kids to be taken care of?
I'm gonna go back to the God bless his I'm gonna go back to Lil Steve's statement. God bless his heart.
You said
that he knows that women are the top. The pyramid fall from the woman. She fed us, she nurtured us, she grown us. We respect her more than anything, and that's how it goes. I don't care if she make $1 million, I make $2 million. If she wanna hold me down, she can. But bottom line is, a man gonna be better than that. He gonna always do good. Don't ever think that who makes more bread is gonna be the
you go ahead.
Dominant. My nigga. The women come first. The women's at the top. You don't come nowhere without no woman. You don't come no. You wouldn't even be here without a woman.
Man, bro, what are you
Your
talking?
dad's dick wouldn't have got you here.
Bruh,
Your mama's nurturing dirt.
bruh,
Your
you
mama's
are-
nurturing soil
you would not
got
be
you in this
here
building.
without a seed, nigga. Without your father dicking it
The
down,
nurturing the soil got you in the building.
you would not be here without a nigga dicking it down. You out your mind.
You damn right. But that
Right.
nurturing soil,
Cut your
that
shit.
nurturing soil.
Cut your shit.
Listen,
Cut your
every
shit.
woman, God bless their heart.
Cut your
Every
shit.
woman, God bless their heart, ain't got that nurturing soil.
Cut your
Every
shit.
woman in their heart ain't got that.
Right, and we seeing.
So we got to know that the ones that we love and we respect
we're seeing the
have
results.
put us here.
We're seeing the results of that.
Yes, we are. And I think we're looking pretty good too. And I think we're looking pretty good.
I think
Can we
you think you're
discuss
looking
things and feel some type of way?
you're
Absolutely.
looking pretty
But
good.
look, our
Which is
mamas
good.
did well.
I
Our
can't
mamas
change
did okay.
I'm not trying to change everybody's goals. I'm just expressing the way I am. If y'all want to live the way y'all live, that's the way y'all want to live. That's fine.
Yeah,
That's how
I
you
know.
comfortable.
I
That's
know.
cool. I'm
I
trying
know.
to build something bigger than
I
everybody
know.
else. I know.
know.
That to be on my level. Everybody wants to live comfortably in their
No,
shit.
I know.
That's
I know.
me. I want to build bigger than what it is. That's my goal. That's
Well, just
fine.
like rolling your eyes,
I'm not saying
just like you was rolling your eyes at Steve earlier. Even though you can't see my eyes, I'm rolling them.
Listen, if you mad at me for being who I want to be, that's
I
fine.
would never be mad at you. I'm
Yeah,
not
that's
mad at
cool.
you.
But
I'm
listen,
not mad at you.
I'm thinking
I'm not mad
bigger.
at you.
I'm thinking bigger than everybody else.
I said I was rolling my eyes at what you're saying.
Woman taking care of me. My future goals. Where I want to be.
All right.
If a woman is helping me get to where I need to be right now, I guarantee once I'm at my goal, they will not have to work. They will not have to do a fucking thing besides whatever they want to do. Because I got you.
Okay. What's she doing now, though?
Did you not hear? Did you not hear it?
What's she doing now?
I said, if a woman is helping me get to where I need to be,
Yep.
then they don't have to worry about shit in the future.
But she's still helping you, correct?
Right. Helping.
And still loves you, correct?
That's what it is. Helping.
Or there's some love there.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just saying. Anybody wants to help you, they love you.
Okay.
Okay, so don't ever knock it.
I don't even know why you brought that up.
And that's a woman doing it.
That's
What I'm
great.
saying is that's a woman doing it.
Okay, what's that got to do with anything?
The woman is the top of the pyramid.
Okay,
Did you not hear what I said?
That's why there's many pyramids.
Did you not hear what I said?
Some that are covered with sin.
I was just
and
saying.
nobody will ever see again.
I agreed with
stand
Lucy.
tall with that gold mark on the top. Bow. So, like I was saying.
I didn't hear what you just said.
No, I know. Good.
Why is that good?
Huh?
I thought this was a conversation where we could all talk.
We are talking.
Okay.
I said
So
you got your pyramid. Did you hear that part?
If I didn't hear you, then you could
Did you
say
hear that
hey,
part?
Say
I
that
said
again.
you got your pyramid. Hold it up to your ears. You got your pyramid,
Yes,
and I have mine.
absolutely.
That's why there's multiple pyramids.
Absolutely. I never said nothing about that.
Pyramid
I was just saying that I
mine-
agreed what Steve was saying earlier about the woman being the top of the pyramid is all I was saying.
You said the woman was on top of the pyramid.
She is. I believe so. Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
You live at that part of the pyramid.
I mean, we came out of the pussy. We didn't come out no dick.
Okay.
We came out the
Well,
pussy.
show me a pussy that could just create a baby.
Well, we came out the pussy.
Show me a pussy that can create a baby.
Well, you show me then.
No,
what
I
I'm saying
can't.
is you didn't come out no dick.
I don't know any pussy
Show me
that
you came out some dick.
I don't know any.
Did you come out some dick?
A baby.
All right then.
I know that dick has to enter a pussy for you
Who's
to
that
be
dirt? Who's that dirt?
You.
That nurtured your soil.
That
nurtured you up.
That beard on your fucking face. That's
Well, that's another story. But bottom line is
that's dirt. That beard on your face is dirt.
Don't be jealous of my shit.
I ain't telling you know how I get down. My shit shine. When my shit grow, it shine, bro.
His shit look like a straight beat up runway right now. Look like a bombed up.
You look like a straight to the run. Look, yo. Look at me. Look at you. Come on, nigga.
Nigga, just because you got a little spaceship background don't mean shit. Nigga, that don't mean shit. Look at you. You don't want to do that.
I don't.
You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that.
Do what? You
look at me. Look at you.
Come on, bro. That's not.
Aaron.
Let's not.
Aaron, this is your interview.
Let's not.
This is your interview. I mean, excuse me, Jimmy. Jimmy, this is your interview. I don't want to do that to you like that. Don't do that.
Because you already know how I get down, bro. Please don't
do that. Don't do that, bro.
Don't
do
do
that. Don't do that, bro.
Ain't nobody.
I love you, bro. I hope you, man. I love you, man.
Hurt or does your back hurt?
I'm good. My back don't hurt.
I'm talking about Willie.
Oh, I'm good. I'm good.
I'm talking about Willie.
Yeah, you don't want to go there. You don't want to go there, bro.
Oh, where do I not want to go, sir?
I'm just saying. You talking about how I'm doing, how you doing?
Where do I not want to go?
I just thought you were saying you wanted to go how I'm doing, how you doing.
No, you said you don't want to go there. Where's there?
That's what Jesus Christ. Let me say it one more time. I thought you were saying where I'm at and where you was at. That's what I was saying. Well, you don't want to go there.
Go where?
Where I'm at and where you at? I mean, I'm
all
right,
where
bro.
Where are you at? Where I don't want to go. Where are you at? Where are you at that I don't want to go? I don't understand. Explain to me.
Aaron, you know what? You're doing the best thing. You know what? You're doing what you should be doing.
Right.
And that's what I'm happy for you.
Good.
Because you're doing what you should be doing.
And I'm going there. That's where I'm going.
Good.
Where I need to be.
Good.
So the challenge is nothing.
You're doing what you should be doing.
So the challenge is nothing to me. Because I'm doing what I need to do, not what you do.
Good.
Right, I know.
Even though I wish you was doing what I was doing, but
no, I really don't. I actually would never want to do what you're doing.
I get it. I
definitely wouldn't. I am proud of what I'm doing. Very proud.
So since you're so proud of all this stuff, and I'm proud of you too, I ain't gonna lie to you. Obviously, I'm not. I am very proud.
Thanks.
But do you remember back in the day when I used to say, Aaron, we should start a YouTube page and we should make something, because I thought YouTube was really fresh in the game, and I was like, we should
right.
You know, our vibe, and I
just said the link is in
all that shit?
The link is in there. I'll send it out again.
You remember all that shit?
I'll send it out again. Oh yeah, I remember all of that. Yeah, I do remember that. And what happened? What happened?
You showed me what happened. You didn't believe in it. You didn't want no parts of it.
How?
Now all of a sudden.
How? How did I not want parts of it?
YouTube channel.
I don't want parts of it. Explain.
I will support you. Have I supported you? I will support you in every way.
What does that got to do with starting the YouTube channel? Because we supported.
We talked about this years ago.
Each other. So how did I not start? Because I have a YouTube channel now. I have one now. Do you have one?
Aaron,
did you start your YouTube channel?
Aaron. Excuse me, Jimmy. I told you
a YouTube channel
a long time ago.
Did you start one?
Why would I? I wanted to start it without
you. Said you wanted to start one.
With you.
You were the computer guy. You knew about all this shit, not me. You're the one who suggested it. So why didn't you start it? I was the talent. Listen, and so were you.
Don't lie. I was not the computer guy.
Bro, you're the one who had all the equipment. What did I have? I didn't have equipment. I had a voice. I had a voice.
And I kept it over and over.
The equipment.
Are you telling me that I did not tell you this over and over?
I'm not going over your ridiculous shenanigans. But the link is in the chat. You didn't start it, you didn't. I have it now. That's all that matters. So like I said, the link is in the chat. And what is that? Artistic app. You can come up if you want to.
No, I'm all set.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Artistic App Design.
Oh.
If she wants to come up, that's fine.
Gotcha.
Well, you got what do you got? Boost Mobile?
I do.
Oh. Willie, we don't know sign language. What are you doing?
Oh, my bad. I forgot it was still muted.
What's up?
The fuck did you just say?
I said, my bad. I forgot it was still muted.
Well, look.
You got a lag.
But Steve had something to say 20 minutes ago.
I know that. Ben said it.
And I've been sitting here trying to say that man talk real quick. Now we gotta wait till he's done eating his chips.
No.
Come on, we're not doing this.
He's eating a popcorn.
Let's stop this bullshit, bro.
If you got the popcorn
we do it in a regular show. If you want to speak, we hear you, you speak. We're not gonna do this bullshit.
Hey.
We're not gonna be like, I wanted to talk and let me sit here and do it. Come on, bro. Let's talk.
Son, it was just a joke. Stop being so sensitive.
You eating them popcorners?
I raised my hand. Nobody even paid attention.
That nigga eating popcorn.
I did.
I raised my hand.
Y'all go ahead.
I jumped in 17 times, and nobody listened to me.
Well, that's because me and Aaron, Jimmy's going back and forth.
Pinky up, bro. Pinky up. Pinky up.
Go ahead, Steven.
I don't give a fuck no more.
Oh, damn.
We're taking a scene then.
I'm eating pretzels now.
So Artistic app, if you want to come up, the link is in there. What the fuck?
I'm eating pretzels now. Now I'm listening to y'all assholes talk.
Exactly what I'm talking about.
Now I'm listening to y'all assholes go back and forth. Now I'm entertained.
All right.
Now I'm entertained. I got my pretzels ready.
What the fuck is all this shit? Exactly what I'm talking about. But it is what it is. You needed Willie to tell you about what you need to do. Okay.
No, stop it.
We got here. K Boogie in the building. What we got going on?
Why do we have? Why
I just want to. Can you hear me?
She's the loudest person I heard.
Shut up, Devon. Ain't nobody talking to you.
How the fuck did this happen? I can't hear
You
nobody
made it
else.
happen.
She just popped in. It's like loud as hell.
Levon,
shit.
Whatever.
What kind of override? What kind of fucking hack?
I own this show. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not the pyramid. I'm not the top of the pyramid. Look at his face. Look at his face.
I own this show.
Look at his face. I was just playing. Put your neck back. I was just playing. Steve, what are you eating?
Pretzels.
What is he? Translator, nigga? Translator?
He doesn't want you to talk to me, Willie.
Pressure.
Oh, I'm just saying. Is he the translator? Because obviously, me and LeVar were going back and forth. I didn't know Steve wanted to talk because he didn't say nothing.
Me neither.
And Willie,
No,
Willie,
Steve tried to talk.
No.
No,
What I was
Steve tried to
saying.
talk
Willie spoke for Steve and said Steve wanted to talk. I didn't hear that from Steve, but I heard from Willie. And then you asked him what pretzels. He didn't answer you. So Willie answered. So obviously he's Steve translated.
I tried 9 times. Y'all didn't let me talk.
Steve was
When
trying
two
for a
people
long
are-
time.
Y'all didn't let me
You raising
talk.
your hand.
People are having a heated debate. Of course, we're not going to hear you.
Steve
What do
was
you mean?
almost
I was
red.
saying something. I was like, can I say something? Can I say something? I raised my hand. Y'all, can I say something? Nobody fucking let me talk.
No, wait. First you said, let me interrupt you for a second.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
I didn't hear that while I'm talking to him.
This
I
is
didn't hear
what
that.
I'm saying. Nobody
No.
ever gave a fuck.
Listen,
Okay, so why would you want to, like, in the middle of a heated debate, to hear and to be making a scene about it? I would wait until it's over and be like, I wanted to say something.
Because I had a point in between y'all fucking rambling on and
Have the
on.
same point.
all right, the doctor want
Yes,
to
but
come
what
on.
y'all was saying?
Let's make the point.
I don't know now. It's fucking a half an hour ago.
You don't know now. You know this damn shit.
This shit was 30 minutes ago. The fucking live said 2 hours, 10 minutes, and 12 seconds.
First of all, why is Bubblehead Kayla's shit a white bubble dot? Okay, I don't see you. You're a white bubble dot. Why don't you just put your camera on so we can see your blackness? You little white bubble
I'm
dot.
black now?
This is what I'm gonna do. Since I don't have control of this interview, and since everybody, feeling some type of way, I'm gonna shut up and y'all go ahead and talk. Y'all go
No,
ahead.
this is your interview.
No.
No, I'm the one that
Why are you so sensitive?
let y'all talk.
Don't be sensitive. Don't be sensitive. Nobody told you not to talk.
I know. Shut the hell up before we do this. Before we block you out of this conversation.
The whole reason why we're at this point is because everybody will be, what the fuck? That's sensitive. Talk. The fuck you mean?
Exactly. Like I told you earlier when you was trying to shut up.
You're talking about talk. You want to talk? Talk. Well, this is what we have a show we do every week. When you want to talk, we hear you talk. Talk.
Good.
What are we doing this? Well, I can't say nothing now. What do you mean?
I'm
Talk.
trying to talk.
We're here to talk.
Is anybody going to add the queen?
First of all, what the fuck are we even talking about?
Right.
What you mean we're talking about? What the fuck
Welcome
y'all
to the
talking
show.
about?
There was an interview.
How you doing, Queen Angel?
Well, I was just thinking, honestly.
Right now.
What you doing? How you doing today?
Peace and blessings. How are you
Peace and blessings.
doing?
Yeah, I'm trying to,
Great. So when I think about a man being at the house, I'm well. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we're listening.
We hear you. We hear you.
I think there's a lag or something.
Okay. Am I clear?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah, we just can't see you.
Okay, yeah, yes. I was really it's a small lag. So I was just trying to, interrupt the monotony of the conversation of the hollering and everything. Y'all were acting catty. I know, because I just got out of the shower. So let me put some clothes on, and I don't mind getting on.
You know what? This is getting better by the minute. Let me tell you something right now. I don't know what the hell is going on, but if anybody is undressed right now, women only that are not. No, this is. I mean, if you just want to just chime in and tell us how you feel with your titties out, I mean, it would. Jesus Christmas, help us all. Bottom line is this: don't worry about us being chatty.
Okay, so
drop K Boogie, drop the female perspective, because you know where I'm at, and I heard what my boy Lil Steve said, and you already know. So I'm just chiming in.
Okay, I agree personally with a lot of what you all were saying as far as the
get closer to the microphone. First of all, rapper.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Stop yelling.
Go ahead, man.
Okay, I was saying, as far as the perspective that you all carry, or some of you carry, as far as the man being the head, I have high respect and high regards for that. However, if you have a situation where the woman is making more money and makes more money than a man, and you have children, if you all know about daycare, daycare can be as much as a week's worth of money that somebody may make. Daycare can run $300 or $400 a week. And you look at that $1,200 a month coming out of a paycheck. Is it financially feasible if the husband's making, $2,000 and the wife is making $4,000? Why would she quit her job to struggle when $1,200 coming out of daycare for the month is only leaving $800 for bills, opposed to $1,200 coming out of $4,000 and leaving the rest for the bills? So to me, it depends on the position that each person chooses to play and is willing to play in the scenario. Because children, we all know, is a job. You ain't just sitting home all day on your ass doing nothing when you have a newborn baby, 1-year-old, a 2-year-old, 3-year-old. You have to have activities. You have to keep them busy, unless you're a lazy parent and you put your child in front of a television or a video game and you let the Cocoa Melons and the Powerpuff Girls raise your children. So in my mind, it boils down to, if he's willing to stay home and watch the children, and I know that my children are going to be in the best hands, getting the best care, baby, you stay home. I'll keep getting this bread, because that's what I was doing anyway. And I do realize that men can feel some type of way about not bringing in their own income. So therefore, when I'm off on the weekends, if you want to go find you a gig, I'll take care of the babies. But it has to be some type of understanding between the two to where it makes financial sense. Now, if you're talking about a nigga that woman just has as what we call sugar baby, like a sugar mama has a sugar baby, and he comes in and he's just there for sexual pleasures. It's different reasons why people have these unconventional relationships. But whatever people choose to do in their households is definitely up to them. When people in their household have problems with the situation, now it's for them to determine and work out what's going to be the best solution for it. Because if you're making $2,000 a month and I'm making $4,000, and I say, I'll stay home and keep the kids, you go to work, you're going to have to get 2 to 3 jobs to keep up with what I was bringing in on one job. And if I only work 8 hours a day, 40 hours a week, and now you got to be away from home for 16 hours a day, I ain't got no man. I ain't got no help, because them other little hours when he come home, he's going to be asleep. He's going to be tired. He's not going to have time or energy for me nor the children. So at the end of the day, I say it again, it is the perspective of the individuals in that relationship when it comes down to who works and who stays home and what makes them feel like they're leading or following or vice versa. Because you could be making, the man could be making $10,000 a month and be nowhere at all. So yes, financially he's leading the house, but spiritually they have nothing. Personally, between the two of them, he's always at work and gone. So she's there lonely. She's by herself. Now she about to find her a sugar baby. Like at the end of the day, money is not everything. It's about how you plan out how that money's going to be used, as well as the position each person is playing with bringing money into the home and having an overstanding between one another.
Get it.
I say understand that.
Jimmy.
But it's really not all about money. That's what I was.
Correct.
I was trying to build. I was just trying to build something. I didn't get to the whole point, but it is what it is. Everybody, think about money. My whole thing was a man being the lead and the head of the house, like you said, you agree with, right? Whether it be money or not, the last decision comes down to the man, because wouldn't you want a man to
Okay, lead, what does that mean to you? Because at the end of the day, most people meet their opposites. You may be strong, like you said, you wasn't computer savvy. I may be crazy computer savvy. I might have an issue. It's a balance, right?
I'm talking about building a whole legacy in the family, and a man having a goal to do so. You know what I'm saying? And do what it takes to make that. And in order for that to get done, he needs to be the man he needs to be for that to get done. He can't.
But what does that mean? What does that mean?
You wouldn't understand.
What do you mean? You can't explain what being the man of the household is?
The feeling that it is for a man to control his legacy, to have people under his covering, to help him get to where, or no, to help him to be there, to just help him have that, to create that idea and to build that idea, not try to be the equal or the control of him knowing exactly how to build this legacy and people on his page.
What does that look like?
Doing their part, not being overdoing this. Because here's the thing, what I know, what I see, and what I know, y'all might be different. Everybody's different. What I see is when there's two people in a relationship, right? And a man is settled with, this is where I want to be, but not having the bigger goal of controlling his whole legacy. It seems that if a woman is doing a lot more than a man is, she seems to control and have a lot of dictation of what that man should be doing, which that should not be. Which he will not make the right decisions after that.
Okay, so when you say that, this is not just about
leading, Elise. Leading. It's about leading.
Who says you can't lead?
You can lead without being the breadwinner.
It's not about money. I don't understand.
Hold on, but that's what I'm saying. But you're saying, that's what you said.
Because I was trying to build something, but y'all was talking too much, and I didn't get to finish. Complete what I wanted to complete.
Well, complete it then.
About the leading.
Yeah, because I'm trying to figure out what does this leadership look like.
What does it
look like? Like if you and if we're in the house together.
About the mindset. It's a mindset thing.
Mm-hmm.
When a woman's more of control, things don't work right for you.
What?
For a man, things will not work right for a man if a woman's in control. That's just not going to happen. And if y'all can't see that, it is what it is. In my life, and what I want in my life, I'm not trying to convince you guys. I'm not trying to persuade or anything. I'm telling you how I am. Y'all may live differently. You could be whatever, say whatever opinion you want about what I am thinking. I'm not saying that's how you guys should be. I'm saying what I want. What I want is to lead my community, to be the control of what goes down in my life. Because when I do put a woman in control, that's when I go downhill. What goes down in my life. Can somebody take their YouTube off, please?